Yeah. Yeah. Yo, what's good, everybody? Pulling up already. We got 9 in the chat already, man. Hey, if you already feeling the vibes already, run the likes up for your boy, man. This is impromptu. Didn't plan to do it. Just felt like doing it. Just felt like doing it. Yeah. 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 We're gonna get right to it, man. I ain't gonna waste no time, bro. We're gonna get right into it. It's been a lot going on, bro. It's been a lot going on. It's been a lot going on, chat. It's been a lot going on, chat. Welcome in. Shout out to everybody that's already in the chat. Hold on, I'm keep messing my mic up. Let me know if y'all can hear me good, man. But yeah, man, it's been so much going on already tonight, this week in Alabama football, man. We just gonna keep it a vibe, man. We're gonna keep it a buck right here on this channel. Just know right now, I'm gonna keep the music going in the background. It's a vibe, you know what I'm saying? I like to keep the music going. If I get copyrighted over here on YouTube, I apologize, but you can definitely pull up on my Kick. It's a free app, kick.com. I'm trying to get my subscribers up, my followers up over there anyways. So if I do end up getting copyrighted or whatever, check me out right here on Kick. That's me. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. My guy Ray. Hey, shouts out, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. Y'all know me. I'm not shying away from anything. I just really appreciate the support. My boy DeMio said he already hit the subscribe. I mean, he hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe too. We trying to get to 500. I think we need to get like 200 more, man. I have not been working on YouTube, so appreciate y'all, man. DeMarco Brooks was good, man. Man, I had no idea about Kyle's high school highlights. Me neither, bro. You know what? But he told me, we talk offline. He told me that he played. He didn't ever brag about being solid though, man. Like Kyle was solid. Yo, man, like sticky fingers, nice strong hands, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, wasn't scared to go up and attack the ball, wasn't scared to get physical. Like Kyle was that dude, bro. So like when he talked with that passion, that's where it come from, man. We got 5 people chatting right now, man. Please run up the likes. We had 10 likes already. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all looking at my double image up there. I'm waiting for the guys to start jumping in the Discord. If you all want to start jumping in the Discord, this is not just a live chat. This is for you to jump in and chop it up with me. I'm about to post this link in here. Y'all can literally get on. You can get on camera. You can get if you just want to get on and just have your voice heard, you can create your profile on Discord. I don't know if you all know about Discord. Discord is like about to be the new wave of social media networking as far as building communities. There goes the link right there. You post that link for me. Hey, and if y'all see the reaction button on your screens, and you're tuning in on your mobile device and you see your reaction buttons on the screen, hit the heart reactions for you, boy. It's going to help with the algorithm. It's absolutely free. Going to get more people in here talking Alabama football with Will Sports. What's good, my brother? Pulling up, man. And this is going to stay like this, y'all. This is a show that I want to do. Not necessarily a show. This is just the environment I want to create. We've seen similar things. Shout out to Juke Joint over on Twitter. If you follow Juke Joint, if you jump in that Twitter space, man, those people keep it real. You get love in there. Shout out to them. There's family up in there. I was able to rub elbows and talk to a lot of important people, a lot of influential people in the Alabama fan base, man. So shout out to the Juke Joint there on Twitter. And of course, shout out to Bama Football on YouTube with Kyle Henderson. Y'all know my brother Kyle Henderson. Really has helped me grow in this industry, which is allowing me to just be me. You know, I'm gonna be natural. I'm not gonna be nobody else. I'm gonna be me. But yeah, y'all pull up in that Discord, man. We're gonna give it some time. Y'all can't, babe, is the bird still out here? Can you put them up, please? This is very informal, so y'all get to see like all the extra stuff. Y'all might hear my kids act silly in the background. Like I might, be daddy at some point, but this is that open space, man. So if you got kids in the background, this ain't one of the phone calls. You got to be formal or anything like that. Of course, we're going to have the bleep button just in case we get, but we usually have a little chill vibe. And if you in here, one little, not a requirement, but one thing that we encourage you to do is have your little drink on the side. So definitely hold on, y'all. Definitely, if you sipping tonight, go ahead and start pouring up. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all like to have your nice little glass of wine. Some of y'all went to church today. And then the news of TRob, all that stuff still had you kind of stressed out. You've been at home. You probably been sipping a little bit already. Well, guess what? In this space, it's fine. We that's what we want to do. That's what we do. Shout out to the big 38 in the chat right now, y'all. We got 38 live viewers in the chat right now. Make sure y'all run them likes up for your boy. Let me go check this link. Make sure people are pulling up. We're gonna just start talking about it, man. We got I got my guy Ray. Let me get a mic check. Ray, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Mic check. Say it again.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we got you. We got you. We got you.
I'm on the YouTube too. I need to hop off of that.
As long as you got to turn down in the background, it shouldn't be echoing, so we should be good.
All right, yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, man. Hey, welcome in, bro. Welcome back. You was on the first episode, man. A lot of people wasn't here for the first episode, so we're gonna get everybody acquainted with how we do this over here. Let me make sure I got everything set up correctly, y'all. I feel like I just took something off the screen that I didn't need to. There it is. Boom. That's not it either. This is what I need right here. I know this. There we go. It's what we need right here. So that need to stay right there. We're gonna lock that right there. Here we go. And then I'm gonna have to bring the YouTube screen over here so we're not blocking it. Boom. Now we in the game. Everything on the right screen. Y'all, what's up, man? Can I join this Discord? Yes, the link is here. I pinned the link, hopefully. I think I pinned the link. The link is right there, man. We got Austin in the waiting room. And as you come in, make sure you have if you can put your name, what you're joining in at, so I can introduce you properly. I want to be able to identify people. I was in here calling my boy E last week, and his name Ray, and we ended up playing Warzone together. And see, that's what I like about this community. I just want y'all to know I'm a down to earth kid. I'm not perfect. I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm down to earth. I have my views. I have my stances on certain things. But one thing I will not do is disrespect you. Okay, so please don't come in here with disrespect. Have your difference of opinion, troll, do all that, joke on me. I'm cool with the jokes. I roast. I promise you, I roast. I can take it. Whatever it is, man, come in and just vibe. This is a community for it. So pull up. It's all Bama though. Don't come in here if you're if you're a opposing fan base. You can have your opinion, but just know it's gonna be Bama. You know what I'm saying? We talking Bama. I ain't speculating Auburn nothing. I'm sorry, y'all. I almost threw up. I ain't speculating the Orange School. I ain't speculating nobody else. This is Bama. This is all we talking over here. So you can pull up if you want to. Yeah, we got people pulling up, man, in Discord. So we got my boy Ray. Just adding more people to the chat, man. Austin, what's up, man? Introduce yourself.
What's good, Coach Smook? It's your boy Doug. Well, my name Austin, but my partners call me Doug. So like, whichever one works for you. But what's up, man?
Okay, Doug. Dougie Fresh in the chat, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bet.
At all Bama contests, man, you gotta be my favorite one that I look forward to. Like,
swear to God, bro.
I swear to God, bro.
Man, hold on. Hey, y'all, check this out. Check this out. Sean on the phone. Hold on. This Sean. I'm gonna try to get Sean to pull up. Hey, Sean.
What's up with you, bro?
I'm putting the pressure on you right now. We in Discord doing the late night vibe. I got 20 live viewers on my channel, bro, and they hear you on the phone right now. You gonna pull up on us for a minute and talk some football just on the phone real quick?
Yeah, what I do? Just
jump in the Discord. I'm gonna pull you in the room. Jump in the coach's show waiting room, and I'm gonna pull you up in there.
Okay.
Bet.
What's good, Sean? Oh, y'all boys, coaches meeting, bro. You just don't understand how much we be looking forward to that shit, bro.
Man, hey, bro, and then my bro, like, yeah, Sean and Jay, like, they like personal partners now, like, for real, man. Even Kyle and Ty, like, Ty was up here, man, and he in Virginia. If y'all don't know, I live in Virginia now. Me and Ty was just chopping it up, man, like trying to link up, and just schedule was just conflicting, man. But I promised him, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be in Texas later on this year. I'm gonna be riding right through Denton. He was like, if you down there before I move up to Virginia, we definitely hanging out, you know. So this a squad, bro. Yeah, we gonna have Sean in here, yes sir. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm trying to bring the vibes, man. I'm trying to get even other y'all know YouTubers and people that talk Bama, man. I ain't trying to, you know, look for no clout. I just want to talk Bama football, man. So let me pull Sean in here right now. We got Sean. Let me unmute him. There you go. Sean, what's good, Brody?
What's up, bro? You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Everybody, y'all can hear everybody in the Discord, right?
How you doing, Coach Sean?
Yes,
What's up with
sir.
you, bro?
Yes, sir.
How
I
y'all
love
boys
just
do?
like I was telling Coach Smoke. I love your intel, man. Just like I was telling him, you just don't understand, man. People look forward to these videos. They love this shit, man. Y'all gotta keep doing this thing.
Much love. Hey, who is this? DeBoer got 10-1. Who is this? Introduce yourself, man.
It's Brock.
Oh, Brock, and I'm freaking about it. Yeah. What the?
Man, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. For sure.
Yeah, man. This is a vibe right now, man. Y'all just don't know. This is an honor for me. Like, for y'all to be paying attention to the content, man. Like, it's been like a 3-year thing for me with content in general. I started off with gaming, and then I really just started chatting in chats, you know, like a lot of y'all do, and people started picking up on the vibe. Me and Sean connected like probably 3 years ago now, Sean, right?
Yep,
TDA.
it's been a while.
It's been a while, man, because I had disappeared from all social media for like 6 months. And when I came back on, Sean was like, dang, Smook, where you been? So it was like just connections in the chat, bro. And then Jance, I remember just seeing Jance on Kyle's stuff all the time, you know, throughout the years. I just remember seeing his name change. It changed a few times over the years, but for us to come full circle like this, man, like, cheers to these boys for real, man. And if y'all know, I told y'all if y'all sipping, y'all better. It's kind of late, you know. I don't know about some of y'all old folks out there. Y'all be. Hey, what's up? Hey, Dougie Fresh in the chat, still Chief 18 in there. Who we got? Crimson Brave, what's good? Mason Lit, what's up? He said, what's up, Sean? Let me see. Can I share the screen to show y'all the chat so y'all can see? Cause y'all should be able to see the chat now. Look, y'all should be able to see the YouTube chat now. See our numbers and everything. See, this a vibe right here. Who doing this? Who is doing this right now, y'all? Come on, man. We trying to change the game, bro. Bama football on YouTube, the whole squad. Sean, Smook, Jay, all of us. We trying to change the game. I'm telling y'all, bro. Just want it to be real, man. What's up, Dark Queen Duck in the chat? Hey, if you trying to pull up, that link is in the chat, man. It's a Discord link.
This is my first time being on here like this, Coach.
I'm telling you, bro, this is what I'm trying to create. So to get started about the Bama football talk, y'all, let's get into it, man. Biggest thing right now, the speculation around TRob, right? Everybody want to talk about it. Everybody want to know. So the way this gonna work, I'm gonna control, you know, who talking first. The way you'll be able to go ahead and go first, I just go down the list. I start the topic, and then I just pass it on. So since y'all know my bro here, Sean, take it away, man. Right now with TRob, these rumors becoming a little bit more like realistic. What's your feels on it, man? And what's your insight on it? We, you know, this is an open space right here. We live. We on Kick and YouTube. We got viewers too, boy. Let's go, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 40 viewers right now. Go ahead, Sean.
Bro, listen. That, man, you don't know how much that'll warm my heart, bro. I've been, you know, I don't show it on camera, but I've been hella concerned, bro. I won't even lie. I'll keep it real in here.
Yeah.
I've been hella concerned, bro, because of everything I said, man. I respect these coaches, man. I do. But as I can tell, DeBoer he want his offensive guys there, right? You can tell he want his guy. I respect it because that's usually how I go. But the defensive side, man, I was like, we got to get some familiar faces around these parts, man. And if he bring TRob back, man, look out, bro. Look out, man. You know what I'm saying? If he bring that guy back, man, I promise you, bro, we're gonna pick right back up where we left off. We lost some depth, but look, it's young depth, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, if he bring that guy back, man, I'm telling you, look out, man. Look out.
That's the one I'm telling y'all, and all my statements gonna be short in here. I promise y'all. That's the one I said. If TRob was the DC and I said y'all could quote me on it. I've been saying it. I said I'm gonna ride it to it happen. If TRob gets this hire, this makes the Kellen DeBoer hire literally a 9, almost a 10. Like, it gives you that solid hire because you already. And I go ahead, man. All right, Sean, that was your statement. Ray, I'm gonna let you go next, man. You pulled up first. Ray, what's the TRob's feel, man? If this is, how does this impact you? You know, as a fan, or what does it mean to you?
Shouts out to the 51 in the chat, but just hearing from everybody and understanding what he really mean for the program, I think him leaving, and if we get him back, make even a bigger statement as far as recruiting goes. Like, hey, everybody was talking down on you because you know all these other fan bases. Any little thing that's going on around Alabama football right now, they trying to pick up on, eat up on it like a vulture. So if we, we knew we was gonna take some losses player wise because that's just how that's gonna work out. I mean, you lost Nick Saban. You can't really. I mean, what you expect? But as far as, especially from what I hear with TRob, we get him back. I think that's like, I mean, that's the pinnacle. That's the pinnacle of what we need to be right now is trying to retain. So if we can retain TRob, I think that sets a precedence forward and what we need, should, and be trying to do. That's my short statement on that.
Facts, man. Hey, and you know what? I appreciate y'all. I think y'all already catching the vibes. But yeah, hey, this is crazy because I think more so on the side of the fan base with this TRob thing, we already knew TRob wasn't like subject to sticking to Alabama. You get what I'm saying? He's still young in his coaching career. As far as floating, he's never been anywhere long. South Carolina, Auburn, all these different spots. So I think this is one of those things where he's not shy about making his decisions. We just had JP join the chat. JP, I'm gonna give you a quick second. Introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are in the YouTube chat, and welcome, bro.
Yo, my name is JP, but I go by the Jadarius Experience. I'm on TikTok. I talk about I pretty much make Bama content. Huge Bama fan. Been a Bama fan since 2007, 2008. So about a good 15 years. I check you guys out every time. I watch you guys. I love you guys' content, and I y'all respect us, man. I even feel like I learned a few things from just sitting and listening to it on the main channel.
Dang, bro. Y'all just don't know, bro. Like for me, I'm younger than Sean. He's had a lot of younger guys looking up to him for a while now. So I'm young in my coaching career, but to be on this platform like this, bro, the words and the admiration and all the congrats and all that stuff, it really is taking the heart for real. So I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you for pulling up. Appreciate you for showing love in the YouTube channel and all that stuff, man. And don't forget, before you leave, if you in my chat on YouTube, any content creators that do Bama content, I am not shy about getting other folks put onto your content because I love it. I wish my boy Run the Power Sports TV, I think is Run Power Sports TV, I think is the name. I hope he pull up tonight because he do some crazy freaking Bama edits, y'all. And y'all, if you talking about somebody getting it out the mud and doing it, not having the access to all the high end stuff, bro. Like I'm telling you, I'm trying to get him on my team to do some of my edits. So y'all check him out. But we got Ray statement, we got Sean statement. Austin, if you want to comment on the TRob situation or what's on your mind, man.
I'm gonna be honest. I honestly didn't know nothing about TRob was possibly coming back. So this is all new to me. When you first said it, I'm like, he coming back? I thought he was in Georgia for good. So I'm not really sure. And with all the news, I'm just kind of just sitting on my hands because it's like I don't want to react to saying the thing until everything is or all the dust clears because it's kind of like I ain't gonna say it's kind of like stressful because I know we used to winning, so I know we got to, at some point, just take a seat back and let the other schools win every now and then. So I'm not really tripping about it. I know it's going to work out because we Bama. It's always going to work out.
Facts.
So those are my thoughts.
Yeah, and I think, like, even with TRob being back in the conversation, it just shows you the agenda of this staff, of Kellen DeBoer being the leader of this staff, man. The head coach, he knows I think he has a good grip and a good sense of what he's stepping into. The psychological aspect, when I evaluate not just his record, but him and where he's been, the regions he's been to, how he's been able to turn teams around, the type of athletes he's been able to develop, there's something about his psychological aspect that I see that Saban probably saw that's more valuable to the next step of this program than most will think it is. Like most people just try to make it about X's and O's recruiting, but Saban changed the game of college football coaching and recruiting from the psychological aspect. He started being able to connect to generations he was 2 generations, removed from most of these players when recruiting ratings and all that stuff started to pick up. Like that was like a 20, 30 year gap between him and Julio. You get what I'm saying? So he's been connected with, like, he's been evolving forever, man. You have to figure out, you got to figure that somebody else is coming along. And what if Kellen DeBoer is that guy?
Smook, not to interrupt you.
Go ahead, bro.
Al Sanders is about to pull up too.
Bet, yeah. Tell him.
I told him more the merrier. Pull up.
If any of my mods are in my chat right now, if you're already in my Discord, go to the College Football Lounge chat and at Gil Cruz. Tell Gil Cruz we live now. Tell Gil Cruz we live. At Gil Cruz, tell him said Coach Smook and Coach Sean want him to pull up, and Coach Jantz too, if you can. I'm looking for moderators too. It's not a paid position right now, but as we continue to grow, this thing does become a little bit more easier to be monetized, sponsor, all of that. People are looking for real content, and that's all I'm trying to prove. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to be real, man. I'm trying to be flexible, be multidimensional. I'm telling y'all, I already told Sean when we start this podcast, who in this chat right now, we got 22 live viewers right now. In this chat right now, put a 1 in the chat if we could have Sean on for like 2 hours a day to just talk Bama football. No, have an open phone line if he wanted to, but if y'all could listen to Sean talk right now. Just talk 2 hours straight about the speculations, the values, all that stuff. I told him that we was talking the other day. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna launch it. I'm gonna be the manager. I'm not gonna let nobody take that from me. Look at them, the ones in the chat, nothing but ones. I'm telling you, man. I am not the dude to try to. Everything ain't made for Smook to be in the face of. I know I'm Phil Jackson, bro. I want to put together a super fan base community, bro. Like the negative stuff come in and just die off of people. I want people to come around and listen to our content and make, like, when they go to complain, they make sense when they complain. We don't want to be Tennessee fans. We don't want to be Florida State fans. We don't want to be doggone Georgia pre Kirby fans. You get what I'm saying? We don't want to be Florida fans right now. We changing this junk, boy. Y'all hype. Y'all ready to go play some football, huh? Y'all ready to go play some football? But yeah, man. Even with this TRob stuff, bro, I know how big it affects recruiting, but from a defensive schematic standpoint, I think it reassures a lot of that older fan base. You remember we was talking about, how the different mindsets of these generations of fan bases is starting to clash now. And you're starting to see that happen on the boards, in the boosters. All of that's starting to come to a push-shove match of conforming on each level. And I think Kellen DeBoer is the key to that evolution, man. What's your thoughts, Sean?
Man, I tell you this: if somebody had to talk to DeBoer and let him know, I don't know if they had to give him the insight of we need to do this, but the fact that they're at least trying, that's big, man. That's big. Now, can we get him? It's like the other guy said. I agree with him. I don't know yet. That's why I don't want to get too giddy about it, because he could easily, still stay with Georgia, right? But the fact that they trying to get TRob, that means they understand that, yes, we need clamps in the South. We need to keep somebody that was on this roster to that know the landscape, that know the coaches. Mm-hmm. That's the route I've been looking for. If you remember earlier today, I talked about that. I said I respect that he bringing all his guys from Washington, right? But because those guys are good coaches,
right?
I can't take nothing from them guys, man. But I would love to see somebody from the staff, especially a big recruiter like TRob, man. The way we losing people,
bro.
Those kids probably waiting on something like that. So, before I don't want to get too happy about it, but the fact that they are trying, that's always a positive.
And the fact that they're not shy about it going public about them trying, bro. They're releasing it that they want TRob back. Like DeBoer is very there's no leaks. Like this is being reported out of the camp. So this is a serious push, man. Coach Al is in the waiting room. Let me pull Coach Al in, y'all. Al, you there, bro? Uno, dos. I heard him for a second.
Did you?
Yeah, I heard it pop on. He probably gonna have to go back out and come back in. Nah, there you go. I hear Ragnar. What you got? Earpieces, if you got headsets on, you might have to find them. But yeah, man, I'm telling y'all, they beat Texas with less talent. I take them, Chief. You see, you got the moderator tag now. Do work for me now. Keep it clean up in here. You know how I like it. Keep it real.
Is Al in here?
Yeah, Al's in the Discord now. I can't hear him talking though. I see like his mic is trying to work. And this is an informal show, so if y'all looking for like some professional transitions and stuff, we gonna add crowd noises and all that. But this right here is vibe session. I want people to come in and just be real with your boy, respect and all that. And I think let me know if there's a raise hand function in here, y'all. You guys that's in the Discord. So whenever you have something to say or a question, I can acknowledge you, because the only ones I'm gonna leave on, like I have my co-hosts, Coach Sean, Coach Al, Coach Gil. They gonna be like the ultimately, I want them to be the guys doing this show, because this is right here. I just want to come on and introduce, like, I want to be Coach Shay. I want this to be Club Shay Shay. You know what I'm saying? I want to just come on and let them do it, because I've learned a lot, just knowledge wise and historic, like not just about Alabama football, but college, the landscape of college football, by diving into things that these guys be like, hey, now you remember, and I'll be like, dang, you right. Let me go study why that used to happen. You know what I'm saying? And then Coach Al he been plugged in forever. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he get his audio right, because I need y'all to. He come with he the one that's in Kyle's chat that's always putting us on, like getting us correct. He always gonna be real. For real, he gonna get you correct, man.
Al, you in here?
There you go. Yeah, I hear him laughing. What's up, brother?
What's up, Al?
Fellas? What's up, fellas? Hey, man.
Hey, they said Goose said when he heard about TRob, he figured I must have called. What's CKDI? What is that?
Tell Goose I said, what's up, man?
What's up, Goose? Sean said, what's up? He could hear you. They could hear you, man. That's what I'm saying. This a live chat. They can hear you on YouTube and on Kick. Let me see what Kick talking about.
I'm just get Gil in here too.
Yeah, Gil. He probably at the gym, man. Did y'all see the videos in the Discord that Gil posted?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh man, my boy Gil be getting it in, man. I told him, I said, I know who to hit up when a Bama fan be crying and whining too much, and I need to go slap somebody. I know who to go hit up, cause he was doing some combos. I was like, hey, y'all better not don't get to talking to me wrong. I already got Gil in my back pocket now. I'm gonna put him on my security team. If I make it big, I'm gonna get Gil to be head of my security. So just to let you know, I got Gil. You can't have him. You might make it big before me. Just know I already put my bid in for Gil, bro. I'm just letting you know.
I'm following you, bro.
But yeah, Dougie Fresh in there, man. He in the chat. But yeah, so the TRob news is a big thing. Live, real life reactions. This is what I want, and y'all know how we do when we talk about these players now. I want mature responses. Isaiah Bonds. Let's talk about it. Come on, either one, anybody. Sean, Al, either one of y'all first. Isaiah Bonds, what's your feels?
Let my man go.
Go, Al.
He said he had a PP. Yeah, go ahead, E. I'm cool.
Oh, E. Let me get E. I gotta unmute him. All right, go ahead, brother.
You can hear me?
Yep.
Appreciate it. I got a pet peeve with some of these fans, man. Some of them in the Discord, but I know it's a lot of them all out here. Because, when a player transfer, it's like they just don't see that even being a possibility of something a player should do, even if they were an impact player. But then on the same token, we don't say nothing about a head coach leaving a team that just came from the national championship. And what he did, he put himself in a better opportunity. And when he already had something going good. So I kind of got, I ain't going to say, it's just a pet peeve to hear some of these fans, just as soon as the player transfer, they like good riddance. I understand, okay, they ain't with us. We don't worry about them. We're going to go to war with what we got in house. But just bashing the player because he got a Lambo. I mean, if you was 19, because I'm pretty sure Bond 19.
Yeah.
If you a 19-year-old and them folks telling you come down to Texas, Houston, Dallas, that tri-state area, and they gonna make sure you got a Lambo. I mean, he said it's a business decision, and I don't think he will lie.
Like, who are we to tell this kid? You get what I'm saying? Like, who are we? Who do we think we are? Like I looked at some of them comments and I was like, who in the actual freak do we think we are? And it bothers me because these are, yes, they're young men, but all of them don't come from 2-parent homes. All of them don't come from grown men who've been in, some of them fathers weren't there. Their only father figure are their coaches, the guys that, so they don't, once they leave high school, them coaches, some of them don't have coaches that's going to stay connected throughout that time. So who are we to blame them?
Smoke.
What's up?
One name, Smoke. Travis Hunter.
I mean, look at what he did. He's literally following Deion.
Prime took that boy on his wing and turned his whole world upside down. And he didn't go to FSU. He went to Jackson State. That's my alma mater. That's why I went. That's why I was. And I watched them boys benefit, from NIL and the whole deal with just the whole presence and content making.
Yeah.
And everything. And look what's happening with what Prime is doing with the boys out there. All right. So to me, I think these people are just haters. Right?
Yeah.
If you got something, if you got anything, heck, if you got ice cubes and you marketing them and you making money, what you gonna do? Don't sell it.
Yeah.
If that's your thing, So to me, I ain't hating on the brothers, okay?
Right.
I mean, if you got a talent, man, I mean, you're supposed to express your talent and put it on display and market the heck out of it. So I hate he left Bama, but we're gonna be Bama. Okay, we're gonna be fine. And I hope he blows up where he is. People who hating on him, man, hey, take the Link mentality with you, man. Let all of them say, let all the naysayers know. I'm still gonna do me. Yeah. So,
and the thing is, and I want people to realize, this kid has not been shy about his confidence in his ability or who he is. As far as since he wasn't a day one Bama guy. First of all, I want y'all to realize that Isaiah Bonds is a Georgia kid. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like coming to Bama wasn't his primary school. Number two, when he got to Bama, it was very known that he was the vocal when I'm coming for it. I'm coming to start. I'm coming to play my freshman year. People forget Aaron Anderson was the only thing keeping Isaiah Bonds out of the starting lineup to open up week 1. If Aaron Anderson is not injured, that 21 season, Isaiah Bonds is not starting. I want y'all to remember that. Or was that 22? That was last year. 22 when week 1, and then Texas. He didn't start. He didn't even start the game. He came in after Prentice. Prentice started at the slot, and then Bond started getting filled. So you got to think, you had Anderson and Prentice in front of you. We still got Prentice there. Like, it ain't the world can't come, and we still got Kendrick Law. We got Jalen Hale that's still there, committed, trying to compete. Like, as of now, you got Jaron Hamilton. You got Cole Adams. I'm telling y'all, Wes Welker Jr. is literally being surrounded by all this hype. We get him out there, he gonna be a more explosive Slade Bolden for us. I'm telling y'all, cause the kid can move.
He's a heck of a lot faster than Slade.
Oh,
he's more 22. Yeah. Go look at his tape.
I mean, that's not against no slack talent. It ain't like he bigger than everybody out there. He's a dog, man. Lad McConkey. If you want to relate him to somebody right now in college football, he may not be as much of a route technician. I haven't seen the film of him being that type of route technician. But as far as being an athlete on the field, sure-handed, can go up and get the ball too, can get in and out of his cuts. Yeah. Making plays after the catch. Yeah. We got Cole Adams sitting on that bench. And this is going to be a good time for him to try to put all that on tape. They love hard workers. DeBoer and them, they love hard workers. That staff, they going to develop, man. Shout out to the 44 in the chat, man.
There's one guy. I don't know. I gotta go check my
y'all are lit right now, man. I appreciate y'all for real.
A rookie
I really
with
do.
The Rams, Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
He was at Washington, and he transferred to BYU. And I wonder, was he there when our new wide receiver coach was at Washington? Okay, I got to go check my facts on this. But this guy's a rookie balling. So I say Wiggins. I didn't see him develop anybody. I didn't. I mean, you ran through a whole list of names tonight of guys that were at Bama that left,
Mm.
receivers, studs, left. Okay, what happened? You know
They
what I mean?
not
What happened?
something not getting them on the field. Something is not getting them. How do you have Shaz Preston healthy? He was injured to start that season, but the year Bama couldn't get separation with Bryce, you got Shaz Preston, a big body there. You got, I mean, all this talent that was going off in spring training, but no
I'm
chances.
saying the same thing.
And then we go to Jai Hall to try to bring it to us. Put him in the last game of the season when he's already mentally been checked out. Come on, man. They tripping.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I like to see
Brutal.
this guy come in and develop some guys, man. I like it. He's all that. I like to see
Man, I'm
Hey,
gonna
hey, Smook, I got a question for Smook and Sean and you, Big Al. I got a question for y'all.
So do y'all feel as I'm a Jalen fan, so I just gotta ask this. Do y'all feel as Jalen
Oh,
is
snap.
some of the reason why some of these receivers are checking out? It's just an honest question.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna go first, Sean, because people think I'm such a. Go ahead, Sean.
Go
You
ahead.
go first. You go first. You go first, because I think I'm gonna surprise some people with my honest. No. Go ahead. Go ahead,
I
Sean.
mean, Jalen's development is not done yet, right? I mean, Jalen is I think he's gonna be an outstanding. I guess the best way to say it is you can play Jalen right now. You can play Jalen a certain way and disrupt him big time, right? You can take part of his game away playing certain. If you notice, that's how the last couple teams we played Jalen, right? His game hadn't fully progressed yet. So if I'm a receiver and I'm in a mind state of I want more targets, I want, which every receiver do, right? That's not the norm. So yeah, I mean that could be a reason, right? That could be a reason. I mean, I know several times it's got to be. I've never played receiver, but it's got to be frustrating sometimes running down the field and being open sometimes and not getting the ball, whether that's
Hell
a play
yeah.
call or whether that's
Yeah.
performance, right?
Boy.
So I can imagine to answer your question. Yeah, I mean that possibly could be. You gonna always have that though. You gonna always, even in a good season, you gonna always
Facts.
have that unless you Jaden Daniels and got 2,000-yard receivers, right? But even in the years when Devontae Smith had 1,000 and Jerry Judy had 1,000, Henry Ruggs still was getting upset because he wasn't getting as much targets. They just didn't. They wasn't them kind of kids. They wasn't mad. Long as each other was going off, they wasn't tripping, right?
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, to
You're right.
answer your question, I think it might be a little bit of that, right?
Yeah.
So, but hopefully with his development, we can curtail that.
Right.
My point is this. This is my point against Jalen. Yes, I know for a fact that's part of the reason. I mean the way he ended the season, Amari Neblack, I said it. I said it on the show. I wouldn't be surprised, even though I don't think it would happen. I didn't think it would happen. I said I wouldn't be surprised because of how many times Amari Neblack can go back and look at highlights in games and moments and times where Jalen Milroe is literally running to the sideline, streaking, rolling out,
Not even looking at it.
and not looking at him in the middle of the field, wide open. Not looking at him.
Yeah.
So many games, y'all. I mean, the Texas game was when we first
Smoke,
saw
he's
it.
been open all year.
All year. And I could understand if somebody like him who understands his value and has never been that looked off 20 receptions for a guy like Amari Neblack in a season where your quarterback was supposed to be developing. Somebody in that quarterback room and that offensive staff should have been on Jalen Milroe about making his inside out reads, making your hot reads.
Definitely.
That was the key. So to his defense, Chad,
Amen.
that's why I say he's not the problem. You get a guy like Grubbs, who we saw the growth with Penix from Indiana to Washington the first year, and the first year in Washington to the second year. We saw it.
You're right.
Go look at
Right.
Penix. Go look at Penix first year starting. He is not nowhere near finished on the end of his first year starting. He is nowhere near the level Jalen Milroe is right now.
So Smooth, it's all about reps, man. You good at what you rep, okay? And I'm with you, man. I'm in the coaches. I'm in their ear, man. What are we working on, man? I mean, I'm saying, okay, Milroe is just like Hurts was. He was programmed
Exactly.
to do what the
Reminisce.
coach told what the coach told him
Definitely.
to do to a T. And that's why Saban said we should have developed this guy a little bit better.
Yep.
Okay. And he didn't develop until he brought the quarterback coach in and Jalen sit that year behind Tua to learn how to play quarterback, to learn how to look at levels, find the holes and layer the ball. And he got better when he went with Lincoln Riley. So I'm sitting up here, man, thinking like, to me, if I'm calling plays for Jalen, I'm moving the pocket. Man, tell how much tape I looked at us this year, and Jalen was in the same spot every time.
Every
That's why I'm
time, bro.
You
surprised.
trying to play him
I'm
like he was
Yeah.
surprised.
Brady or somebody.
I mean, I'm surprised Kirby didn't light him up the whole game.
The whole game.
But,
We
but,
literally,
Yeah.
Sean.
Me too.
but Michigan did, okay. But
Yeah.
we never
I
rolled
think
the
Kirby.
ball. We never,
I think Kirby might have gave us that because he knew Nick Saban was heading
No,
out.
no, no, no,
Let me
no.
just
I don't
say
think that.
that,
Let me tell you.
nah.
Let me tell you. Let me
Nah,
tell you.
nah,
I'm gonna give you a realistic approach on this
Yeah.
game. Let me give you a realistic approach and backstory on that Georgia game. So Kirby knew athletically, inside linebacker and outside linebacker, he didn't have what he had previous years. He knew that. He knew it was more of a contained style defense. That's why you see their quarterback, their sacks was down this year. Their quarterback pressures was down, but their run game was still elite. Their run defense was still elite. Pass defense they just played a solid pursuit, contained type defense this year. Match on the backside, and they was locked. I mean, they athletes. So you let athletes play football by putting them in less, give them assignments to let them fly. And that's what them boys do. Use it. And so to your defense, they Kirby understand what Milroe's capabilities are. He know what Milroe can beat you at. So you got to try to nullify that. How you nullify that? Put your inside your spy guys in best position. I ain't got one that can do it. There ain't no way we're gonna do it with one. We got to try it with two. The way our defensive front has to contain right now. So they just schemed up perfect.
I wonder what's going on in the meetings though. That's what I'm worried about. 'Cause
Facts,
look,
man.
we sit here and look at. We go to our QB room, whatever. We go to our receiver room. Then we get the whole team. Okay, and you see guys running open in the middle of the field. Somebody's not throwing that back. So how do we get this in the game plan? Because do you self-scout?
Hold on, Coach Al. I got to do something 1 second. We just had over 50 live viewers in the chat, man. I appreciate
How about
everybody.
that?
That is freaking crazy, man. We're at 48 now, but we just had 50 live viewers in the chat, man. If you haven't hit the like button, even if you don't like it, man, hit a reaction button. We are live. We active right now. We vibing right now. Y'all hear the vibe. Y'all hear the music. We chilling. We doing what we do. If you got your drink, pull up. I got a refill in a second. But Coach Al, go ahead, man. Continue, bro. This conversation is live, is lit. If you want to jump in, I'm gonna provide the link one more time. Jump in the waiting room, introduce yourself, and we'll get you in here. Coach Al, go ahead, take it away, game, bro.
I'm gonna say, if Coach Al ain't gonna go, I'll say this. I honestly feel like it's not an easy fix, but it's not that hard of a fix for Miro. He just has to always know he got a check down. And I feel like sometimes he just was trying to go for the juggler. You know what I'm saying? You know how when Tua first got out there, it seemed like he was trying to go for the big play. It's always a check down. And when you got running backs like Jace and we had Rodell, like Jace is gonna make that first defender miss. Almost 90% of the time, he's making that first defender miss. So why not hit them check downs? They there. Take the 5, take the 7, take the 6. Because Jace gonna make with somebody missing, get 6, 7 easily. And I just feel like they weren't telling him that, like, look for it. Everybody know as a quarterback, your best friend, check down running back, your tight end. Them two guys,
Facts.
they should be your best friends. Like, you should be talking to them the most. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like he was beefing with Not Black. As much as he was licking them off, like, was they beefing? We need to know the inside of that.
would throw him the prettiest completion in the hardest spots and put Not Black in these NFL catch, like these one-handed positions and take a hit on the body. Like, man, ain't no way I'm setting my 6'4", 6'5", 235, 240 pound tight end that can get up like a wide receiver up like that ever. Any chance I get him a linebacker, a safety one-on-one with him, I'm there. I don't care what the call is, Coach. Every time. Give me a cloud look on my right hang. Man, come on, bro. Give me a bracket look. You want to bracket my perimeter receiver. You want to bracket Burton or Barnes on the perimeter. Come on. That means you're putting a linebacker or a safety. I don't care if it's match zone. He's going to find the hole.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. So Sean, real quick, let me throw this at Sean real quick. Sean, you remember I said if we keep Reese, I feel like a lateral move to a QB coach would be perfect for this QB room, but not just for the QBs, but for Reese as far as his development as a coach. You think with a guy like Grubbs and DeBoer, what about a guy like Reese getting under that tutelage, bro?
I mean, I agree 1,000%, man. Just someone that can actually see. I don't think Jalen, and I don't mean this in the bad way, but I don't think Jalen understands fully how to play quarterback. He hadn't been taught how to play quarterback.
Right.
They teach offensive tackles, and Coach Al, you can speak to this just as well. They teach offensive tackles if you get beat out your pass set, funnel the guy past the quarterback, keep the pocket, funnel the guy. Don't let him get on the inside shoulder. You funnel the guy. That way the pocket is still provided. You can push him past the quarterback. Quarterback steps up in the pocket. Jalen would run backwards. He if he's seen the guy getting on the shoulder of the tackle, he'd take off backwards the other way, and all you're doing at that point is helping the defensive end or helping whoever that is providing pressure. So I don't think he understands how to play the position fully yet, right? I mean, the guy still hadn't started, but how many ever games, right? I think you'll see the real progression or not next year, right? I think you'll see the real progression or not next year.
But he's with Bill O'Brien, man, and Bill O'Brien, I think, checked out on that kid, man. And I'm gonna tell you straight up off the top, Coach Sean. Over here in Atlanta, man, I'm doing camps and stuff in the summertime, and we would break out. I coach quarterback and with offense, my offense guy, and so we would have 6th graders and 12th graders in the same room.
Okay.
On the whiteboard, drilling their butt. Looking at cut ups. Now we got high school guys in there, we got pro guys in there, got college guys in there, and then we take it to the board, we look at cut ups, then we take it to the field.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I'm shocked that Milroe hasn't had that kind of coaching, and everything coming out of high school because guys, I have got your kid running to me at 14, by the time he is 17, 18, he gonna be straight.
Right.
Okay. Right. I'm teaching them all the reads. I'm teaching them all the drops. I'm teaching them everything that's technical about the position. So I think that Jalen got overloaded with all of that technical stuff putting in on him, man, and it slowed him down. So it's hard playing quarterback, man. When you sit back there processing this stuff real time and bullets flying at you.
Yes,
at
sir.
The SEC level. Okay. Man. Yes, man.
Hey, hold on. Mic check 1 second. Gil, mic check.
What's up, Coach? Can
yes, sir. We in here, baby. We got the table. The table is complete, chat. The table is complete. I'm gonna let y'all know I got the panel. I've been trying to do this for like 2 weeks now. So I was gonna do it yesterday, but time wasn't right. I was a little tired. I'm glad my boys in here. We got Gil, we got Sean. I got 3 goats in here. Gil, Sean, Al. And this ain't no slight at nobody else in here. These are just football heads, like people that I really have been able to talk to outside the show. And literally when they talking football, I listen, and I feel like I'm pretty inclined, where I'm at this stage of my career, but I have to listen when they talking when it comes to schematics. So welcome in, fellas. Gil, what's up, man? Intro. Let the people know, man, that wasn't here, bro. We got 43 live, man. Y'all run up the likes. Gil, what's good, bro?
What's good, brother? I was on a plane today, man.
Where you was, man?
I was in Florida. I was in Florida down visiting my son in St. Cloud.
Okay.
Jumped on the plane at 2:30, got to New York, and finally, right now I'm in the Bronx, man. I came to visit my cousin.
Okay.
And, tomorrow we're going to visit his mother. She ain't doing too well, so we're go
prayers
check
up,
her
man.
out.
Prayers
it's
up.
It's cold out here, brother.
I already know it,
cold,
man.
Bro.
Between you and Jay, man, I ain't fooling with it. I am not fooling with it.
Oh, man, Jay got it hard up there, boy. Jay got it hard. That brother got it hard. It's crazy up in Buffalo.
Man, I seen it. I seen that Kansas City game. Y'all seen the video? They got the water bottle out of the cooler and there was water when they pull it out and you put it in the air at Arrowhead and the bottle start freezing up, like slushing up. The water inside started slushing up.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
That's scary,
Hey man,
bro.
it's been a lot going on since I talked to you last, bro.
Yeah, man. So what we just got done talking about it, and we definitely want to get your viewpoint on the possibility of TRob joining the staff and getting that D coordinator position like we was talking about. It's been some rumbles and the rumors are taking some real legs, man.
Yep.
Yeah, so I missed all of that. Like I said, I've been traveling since 1:30. I've been at the airport in Orlando, so I missed any kind of anything on social media. I missed it all day. But listen, man, I never wanted to lose him. You know, I heard reports he signed with Georgia. I was kind of disappointed, but we need a D coordinator, and the kids love him. And we need him, man, for recruit purposes. We actually need him.
Facts.
You know, and man, it's crazy. You know, I see all these guys going into the transfer portal. Remember when I first spoke to you, I told you, I said Little, Benson, Ferguson, and Roy Dell was going to Florida State.
Yep.
And that wasn't no inside. I didn't get no inside from nobody. I had that feeling because Florida State needs starters.
Yep.
Yes.
All those guys are going to start on Florida State. You know, and then Jake Pope, I just figured, when he went in, I just figured, defensive back room is stacked.
Yeah.
But then, now all of a sudden, there's Ricks jumps in the portal. Story went to Kentucky.
Yeah, we kind of knew Story was gonna because he's a fifth year guy. I mean, and it ain't nothing that injuries put Story behind. Because honestly, man, we talking about the safety play that we had available this year. He was definitely the most consistent between him and Key. We know Smitty never got fully healthy, so between him and Key, man, hands down, he only had one rough game, and that was when he got thrown in the Arkansas game.
Right.
So.
Right. But then I heard rumblings that Caleb Downs was going into the transfer portal, and I haven't seen if that actually ever happened.
So let's get in the chat. Let me try something now. So JP, Austin, Ray, Jimmy Jones. Oh, Jimmy Jones, we ain't let you introduce yourself. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, but after that, we're gonna get into the chat, and I'm gonna let the OGs. I'm gonna call them the OGs. I'm gonna let the OGs address the some of the comments and get their thoughts on a lot of stuff I'm seeing in the chat. But Jimmy Jones, introduce yourself, man. Who are you in the YouTube chat? And yeah, man, tell us about yourself real quick.
What's going on, man? Much love to you and Coach Sean, man, from Ohio.
Okay.
You got some fans up here for sure. I was born in Ohio, but I was raised in Huntsville.
Okay.
So I've been around Alabama. Got some family in Tuscaloosa, so I've been around Alabama football all my life, man. It's a pleasure to be up here, man. I've been watching you for a while, so this is crazy.
Hey, man, I'm sorry I had you on hold too, man. This is a new format. We trying to get it all organized and situated, but I appreciate you for hanging on, man. We're gonna be here for a while, so if you don't mind sticking around, next little comment questions, round table, I'm gonna make sure I get you in and get your statement.
I gotta get off here and get to work. I just wanna say something real quick and get y'all opinion real quick.
Go ahead. We'll do that for you.
So I've been trying to process this like since Nick Saban retiring. I still haven't processed it yet, right? I'm still kind of in the mode of like I don't want to believe it, but I have to. But my concept, Coach Sean, and I want to get y'all opinion, man. I think Saban knew that he could not keep up with the way Saban got an OG mindset. He's from that old school hard-nosed football, and where football is going now, I think he was starting to see, okay, I can't keep up with this. And I think, me personally, I think he retired to save the sake of the name of University of Alabama. He knows where college football is going as a program, and he knows that there's probably younger more suitable coaches to this new generation of football, and he knew that it was his time to step down. I think he made that sacrifice for the University of Alabama. That's how I feel.
Bruh, you know what? That's why I was trying to tell everybody. This was not just a wake up and I felt it one day. Has been a time. This has been over the past 3 years, and I'm telling you, we have all watched it. If you are connected to Alabama football on the schematic level, on the coaching level, on like the player development level, there have been some misses that pre those 3 years, these past 3 years. Coach Saban doesn't have those misses. He doesn't have those mistakes. He doesn't miss those calls. He doesn't miss those. Hey, get in the ref ear for this challenge. Like he doesn't miss this. Why are we calling a timeout on 4th and wild? Some things just don't happen.
And Coach Smook, and I want you guys to look at the games. Look how more complacent he got over the games. We're used to Saban up and down, throwing his headset, throwing the emotions, and there was a lot of mistakes, and he'll just be walking down like.
I'm telling y'all.
I think I think it just finally set in with him. Like, look. College football is going a whole new direction, and I think there's somebody else better for this position. But I got to get out here to work, man. Roll Tide.
I appreciate that, man.
Let's go. This is our year. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, man. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. I appreciate the support, man. For real, brother. For real. Hey, chat. Hey, so before we get in the comments, let's stay on that talking point for a minute. Coach Sean, take it away, brother. Stay right there on it.
So real quick, I sort of kind of disagree, man. And let me tell you what I mean. I see where he's going, right? But I sort of kind of disagree. And I'm going to tell you why I disagree a little bit. I don't think that's it. I don't think he can keep up and stuff like that. I think Coach Saban is just not with today's type kid. When you recruit kids now, man, the recruiting calendar is totally different than what it was 3 years ago. Right. You're recruiting now. I mean, you don't have no time for your team because you're recruiting high school kids. You have agents coming in. I know this personally. You have agents coming in, shopping kids. Hey, coach, well, Georgia offered 50,000. What y'all got? Coach Saban just not with that. I mean, that kind of stuff is happening right as we speak. And as far as him showing emotion, if you show too much emotion to kid, now they'll transfer on you.
Yep.
I'm gone. I'm mad. So I don't think he couldn't keep up. It's just Coach Saban is not with this soft day of player. He don't know how to handle that. Najee Harris said his best. Najee told a story how he got into it with Coach Saban and was about to transfer. And he told Coach Saban straight up, man, I don't know what you're used to, but you can't talk to me like that. And Coach Saban and him had a real long talk. And he kind of explained to Coach Saban, look, man, I'll leave. So I don't think that Coach Saban can't keep up. I think it's Coach Saban doesn't understand but one way how to coach, right?
But to let your point coincide with what I think everybody else is saying is like it's come to a point where at some point in life we are who we are, right? Coach Saban is not this new age, and that's what we mean by it's caught up with. Not that he can't keep up, because I feel like if he wanted to, Coach Saban could continue to evolve because he's been evolving. All 17 years he's been at Alabama. But I think it's to a point where physically, like he said in the interview, there's no point in trying to continue to evolve. It's getting to a point where it's requiring more thought process to figure out the society of things instead of what's important to me, which is developing young men for football and being better men outside of football and creating value for themselves.
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
So breaking that down on a high school level, okay. So where I was at before I started coaching was at Blessed Trinity.
Yeah.
That's what Justin paid. So one of the guys that was on our staff, former NFL guy. Okay, I won't call his name, everything, but he was drafted first round. Played for the Packers for a few years, had a neck injury, had to stop. He wound up coaching DBs with Dick LeBeau at Pittsburgh. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is a guy that was on our staff. Okay. And so I learned so much from him because I had to go against him in practice. Okay. Right. But he was a hard-nosed guy. And he would tell, I mean, he was so very detailed, man, breaking it down by each position, what's your gap responsibility at every level. and
Go see
everything,
if I
the
got
fits and everything.
80 viewers
And
in
he
my
finally
chat
had to back off
on
because
YouTube.
he was a hardcore guy. He'll tell a guy, man, you're a knucklehead. You're blah 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 in practice. He's chewing them out. Because I'm giving you the assignment, I'm giving you the responsibility, I'm giving you the reps. You're still blowing it, and he just go off on the guy. Eventually, he had to back away because these newer players they can't take the coaching like that. A lot of
Exactly.
some can,
Exactly.
some can't. You know what I mean? You got to know which ones can and which ones can't. And
Yeah.
a lot of times, man, it gets kind of lost with some coaches, man. I think Coach Saban I'm with you, Sean. A lot of times he look at like, you know what? I'm too far down the road to change, man.
Far down the road. Yeah, man.
Chat,
I done done more
one
than you
second,
guys
y'all.
this
I
year,
gotta give a shout out to the viewers right now and the crazy exposure y'all are bringing right now to the channel. Right now, we have 87 live viewers in the chat. We're sitting at 47 likes. Come on, y'all. Appreciate y'all for the love, man. 87 live, man. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Y'all gonna hear that little button going off. This is the first. I did not envision this, y'all. I appreciate y'all. 47 likes. Let's get it up to 50, man. Let's get it up to 50 likes. Man, I appreciate the fellas pulling up, OGs pulling up, Gil, Coach Al, Coach Sean, man. Hey, keep it going, man. I'm gonna keep doing some background stuff. Y'all keep the conversation going, man. Appreciate y'all in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, Sean, let's stay right there, man.
Right.
Let's stay right there, man, because with Coach Saban and what's going on with him leaving and why, and people, we speculate and everything like that. This guy, I don't think he's done. I think that he's changing his role because now he would have more time to do the things that he could do behind the scenes to influence what's happening, specifically at Bama, okay, to help keep the Bama standard. I think the guy's still playing chess. You know what I mean? I don't think us as on the side, talking about it. I don't think we know the whole story, but I think Saban is ahead of the game already. Because think about this.
Go check my Twitter. I said this like 2 days ago.
DeBoer had a general manager at Washington. Okay, so I'm thinking Saban was going to be the GM at Alabama. Okay, but no, I don't think he's going to be the GM in Alabama. I think they got the GM that's going to be on staff. But Saban going to be schooling him into the SEC and the whole game plan to keep us on. I think Georgia's in for a huge freaking surprise in the fall, man. We ain't going nowhere. Everybody could stop tripping. We ain't going nowhere. I guarantee you. Prediction. In 2 weeks, we good, man.
Appreciate
in 2
you.
weeks, in 2 weeks, it's going to be a whistle.
Definitely.
It's gonna, all the noise gonna be gone.
Let me tell y'all this, and I'm telling y'all, Hayes Fawcett don't pay attention to BS rumors. You get what I'm saying? He don't pay attention to the BS, y'all. And I haven't been on Twitter as long as some, but when guys like Josh Pate is quoting Hayes Fawcett or referencing Hayes Fawcett on Josh Pate late night. Like, man, you got to plug in. And in this industry, I've learned, like, to kind of just hover around the right sources. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know anybody personally. And I have my own twist on how I give my takes. But when a lot of what I've been saying about this carousel and what's coming about is because I've been talking to guys like Sean, Al, Gil, Jay, Ty, especially Ty. Ty's plugged across the country when it comes to college football movement and stuff. It's like he got everybody in his back pocket. So Ty Hayes, shout out to you, bro, if you in this chat, man. But what y'all gotta understand is this day and age, the business aspect of it, y'all gotta think of how many times Saban avoided diving deep into that conversation about putting restraints on NIL, pay to play, even coach marketing agent management clauses and all of these contract negotiations and things. I'm telling y'all, the reasons he's sticking around in Alabama is because he wants to start setting up the foundation for that political push outside of the footprint. Because it's not going to be a hard thing to pass in the SEC. Everybody's going to easily jump on board once Saban has time to get that committee together, get those former ADs, those former coaches, all those SEC ties with the big pockets to start buying into the agenda. It ain't going to be but maybe another year we're going to see NIL and transfer portal like this. I guarantee it. Saban has an agenda, man, and part of it is going to be established at Alabama because he's going to be able to present the track record saying, hey, this is how we doing it. We don't have to pay to play, and we're still top 3, top 4 program.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the level we got to start thinking on, y'all.
Now, Saban's, look, we are Bama, period. The standard. Catch up.
It's gonna have to be, man, because I taught a class on this NIL. I had to take a 8-hour class on this and the bylaws and all this other stuff that, and I had to teach it to parents, right? And I was actually learning as I was teaching. And man, I'm telling you, man, the way this is so unfair, right? Because it go by state. It coincides with state laws, right? Mm-hmm. So some states can do this. Yeah, some states can do this. Some states can do that. Right now, Texas is living high on the hog, bro. Texas and California can do whatever the hell they want, man.
You can't mess with them right now. You can't really mess with them.
And California is trying to get it to where they get their high school kids are getting NIL deals, are about to get NIL deals. So if we living in Alabama or Georgia or Florida, I think Florida's trying to do the same. But right now, the Deep South can't compete with that, man, because they can give these kids whatever the hell they want. They can say the school is not supposed to have anything to do with the collective, right? The collective is supposed to do this stuff on their own, on behalf of the school, not with the school, right? Mm-hmm. Man, it's so blurred. The lines are so blurry and so cloudy right now, man, that's why you see Texas, these schools like Texas is able to do what they do, right? Yeah. I mean, kids taking pictures with Lambos and things of that nature. I mean, that's what's going on now. Miami is a private institution, so they don't have to report anything. They don't have to tell nobody nothing by law, right?
Right.
They're a private institution. Mm-hmm. So you got kids, man, you look on their Instagrams and their Twitters, man, you got kids driving Rolls Royces and
that's
this is
crazy.
What I tell young. Yeah, this is what I tell the kids up here at JC. I tell them, I said, listen, let me tell you something. I said, always remember this. You know, these kids up here in Madison are sort of well-off kids, right? They're not the kids who grew up like I did. These kids are well off, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Middle class kids. So I tell them, I said, don't ever fool yourself like somebody gonna give you something for free. I said, when you see these bags of money coming in, don't you ever think for 1 second, oh, this just free money. Nah, man.
Never.
These kids, the kids that grew up in the neighborhood understand because they never been given nothing free. So they looking at you crazy. 100,000. What you want me to do for you, right? So nothing is free, bro. I tell them, sure, they want you to attend the school. What happens when you attend the school and you're not the player they thought you was, right? What happens then? Then they attrition your ass and get you up out of there. You know what I mean? Yep. So I tell them, everything has a catch, bro. Everything has a catch.
Hey, Sean, you know what Ty brought to the table tonight?
What's that?
What happened?
Something. It was 4 scholarships. But some heads had to roll.
What? Wait, hold on. I can't hear you. You breaking up. What you said, Brody?
So I was telling Sean, this Coach Al.
Yeah.
What Ty brought to the table tonight. He said we just got down to 84 scholarships.
Yeah,
with everybody that transferred, we just got down to 84 scholarships.
Yeah.
So some guys had to roll out. You know, you had to manage the squad. You only get 85.
And think about this. And think
we're
about
not
this.
done yet.
And think about this. You know, there are some quality guys at Washington that can be added to this team, that can be inserted right now to this team. They don't have to be key players. They don't have to be key positions, but they can bring over a sense of familiarity and help this integration process of player to coaching staff to player. They could be some influential leaders in that locker room because this locker room, the guys that are staying, they've already proven that they in it together. So
I said we go after the center.
We got to. You got to, man. With the guard play that Jaden Roberts was able to produce, you go get you a center that want a nasty dude next to him. And we was talking about this earlier too. You slide doggone Booker, put Booker at his natural position, put him back at right tackle. You can have your power side, like go back old school like Bama used to have. You always had a strong side. Jaden Robinson, Tyler
DJ
Book on the
Fluke,
same side, brother. Come on, man.
Saying something, brother. You saying something, bro? Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Fluke.
Yep.
Right tackle.
That's what I'm saying, man. We have the opportunity. We have the opportunity to do this, and Bama Nation, y'all, it might not sit well right now because it's unfamiliar. You know, I can understand that. But don't get into all the hype and fame around all these kids. Isaiah Barnes, he gonna be a star. He gonna have the same mentality wherever he go. And I guarantee you, if he somehow has and pray to God that he don't, this is just something we've seen. If he has a setback type season, like a Jai Hall gets in some type of trouble and doesn't have that NIL value and all this stuff no more, he got to go somewhere else. That's gonna hurt him. He has all of that type of pressure added to his plate now. Now, I'm familiar with Isaiah Bond's family and his surroundings. I don't think he falls into that type of trap. They are a business family. I want y'all to know that is a business family. So, him saying it's a business decision is not, like we said earlier, is not a lie. So, definitely, you don't want those type of things happen. But that's what you risk right now with no handcuffs on this NIL and you know, having no relegation or government over it. Go ahead, JP. You've been waiting for a second. Let me let JP get his statement. Then Ray, you can go, and then we'll expound on whatever after that.
All right. Well, my thing is, man, I'm gonna try and reason my expectations with this coaching staff, man. I see a lot of fans are kind of already, I feel like jumping the gun. I'm like, let this man, you know, demonstrate his vision to us. Let this man integrate his people into the system. Like a lot of fans are already expecting this man to do what Nick Saban did, and that's just not going to happen. Unfortunately, I mean, I would hope that he does great, but I'm not going to put those expectations on him, man. I'm gonna take it one day at a time. You know, the first year we might have some hiccups, but I think for the most part we're gonna be good, man. You know, I like the hire of Kellen DeBoer. Like y'all said, I feel like we need a fresh young mind at coaching position right now, man. As a former footballer myself, I played around 2015, 16, where it started to shift with coaches and things, man. And you know, these kids nowadays are just different, man. They can't take being chewed out the way I can say I did, man. So, hey, man, I feel like, yeah,
Fact. They tender,
yeah,
man.
man.
They tender, boy. They good in the
And it's the society that they are being raised in, bro. Like it's everything that they have access to. Like people don't understand. Like we're adding to this, all this TikTok stuff, all this this fake. Like these are still teenagers coming up and living through this, trying to be athletes, man. This is what we're developing with our society. So we can't blame what we're creating.
Yeah, man, these kids definitely are softer, man.
They different breed, man. Like I was talking about it was a situation that happened at our junior high school, 8th, 9th grade, right? And different breed, man. I remember we had fights, things, you know, we fight. It be it. I never fought anybody growing up. I ain't fight to kill nobody. You know, I just wanted to hurt you because we was bothered. You know, we got beef, we gonna fight. You know, somebody might get bloodied up, but I ain't. Once I knock you out, I'm not trying to stump your face and, you know, give you brain damage, none of that. We was like, you knock a man out, you back up, let his boys pick him up. We going about our business. We laugh about it. You get joked on. We try again the next time. You know, these kids, man, I'm talking about literally be trying to end lives and mess up their lives all in the same, and don't care. You can break it up and I don't care. And so the mentality, man, you got to think Coach Saban ain't used to no junk like that, man. He ain't used to this new age. So anybody that's saying that he was a quitter or anything like that, you have lost your mind. You have lost your mind.
Yeah,
I will sit here and say
some of these kids are some head cases, man. To be honest with you, dude.
It's a different day and age, man. It's just the nature of the beast.
That's a whole fact, man. Coach Saban is the same age as most of our grandparents, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my daughter, she's a cheerleader up here at a junior high school up here. and so she cheers. So I'm at the game the other night. It was their last game. I'm watching, and these kids are 12 and 13. So I'm watching the little girl. It's a little girl's team. It was the last team to play. She gets her fifth foul. Little girl named Chloe. She gets her fifth foul. She cussed the ref out, man. Takes her shirt off and throw it at the coach and walks off the court. And this is like the second, third time this has happened, right? This is like the second, third. Everybody in the stands is like, what? You know, everybody eyes like, bruh.
Ain't no way. Right.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. No.
So they got her arm around her trying to talk to her. She just screaming, no, I'm on demon time. I'm on demon.
What?
Said, man,
What?
bro,
Man, I just told her we don't walk out there locker room.
You couldn't do that.
but check this out. Her father,
Oh,
younger dad, just sat there. We watched him. I was like, bro, that was mine. All right. Okay.
Man.
Bro, you ain't got to worry about the coach benching you. You know what I mean? So you right, man. It's all across the board, man. I mean, I go to AAU basketball games and watch the young kids play.
Yeah.
Kids, they don't give a damn about shooting the layup no more. They don't care. They want to shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? I think the kid.
I think they Stephen Curry now.
Look, he steal the ball. Yeah, he steal the ball. He coming down court and say, okay, that's a free layup. He stops at the 3-point line.
And pull
right?
up.
Fast break and pull up and miss it. Man, I said, bro, what is going on today, bro? So y'all right. Y'all right, man. It's just a totally different generation. I don't think Coach Saban is being ran by. I just think Coach Saban is 72 years
And
like,
knows
really
what he want to do. I ain't wasting the last 20 years of my life messing around like this. Nah. Me and Terry done worked hard. We done did enough. We done sent 41 young men to the first round in the NFL. We done sent another 100 and something more that went on to play professional. We got 340 some business owners that done came through. Like, bro, if you think about the state of Alabama and alumni that's planted in different little they may not be big time, but it's a lot of players. Dylan Lee, Mike McCoy, all of these guys that's training some of these athletes that's getting these 5-star recruits. Those are former Bama players under Saban's tutelage. Come on, man. Like he ain't just talking like this ain't a fairy tale. This ain't something that we're making up about his impact on the not just the game of football, but the state of Alabama. The young men that have went through that program. Yeah. Like he has expanded the brand of Alabama across the world, man. Italy. I'm in Kuwait. You got people in Kuwait in the PX over there buying Alabama gear. The foreign nationals over there, you know, the Kuwaitis over there buying Alabama gear. Go to the bar. They got Nick Saban posters and stuff. I'm like, man, it's a national brand, like international brand. You won't be. It'll take a lot for this to falter. So Bama fans, don't panic, man. It's gonna take 5 or 6 years for us to be like, man, the dynasty over. We literally have gone 3 years without winning one with Saban. Which, come on.
You know something.
Is he breaking up? Somebody was saying something. Al, I think your phone breaking up.
Who, me?
Somebody was talking.
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, hold on, Gil. Hold on, Gil. Was you talking?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just listening. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You know what I do here is every time somebody says something, the conversation repeats itself. No, but you can hear me, right?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, so on my side, what I hear is every time somebody says something, it repeats itself, like almost like an echo, but it's like the same thing repeats itself in the background.
You watching you got the YouTube link up?
Yeah, what I got is yeah.
If you listening to it in the background, if you listening,
a little emoji of everybody.
If you listening to the YouTube, if you on YouTube, on your YouTube app on your phone, it's probably playing in your background. So you might need to exit out of YouTube, yeah, cause you in the chat now. So you gonna be hearing yourself. You gonna be hearing the stream. You gonna hear all that stuff. Gonna be right like 20 times,
that's
yeah.
What I'm hearing. All right,
you probably
all right. I X'd out of it, so now it's just your voice.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
See, I was about to say it, cause Quality good. Hey, shout out to the big 88 in the chat, man. So let's carry on to another topic. Wait, JP, JP brought up his point. Austin, you've been quiet. Ray, go ahead, and then we're gonna let Austin turn us in another direction. We're gonna get some insight on something else. And yeah, let's keep it going, y'all. However late y'all want to be up, I'm up, man. Austin, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
What you got for us, man? Wait, it ain't on you. It's on Ray. My fault. I lied. I just muted you. Go ahead, Ray.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch base back on that NIL stuff, man. It's I look at it, it's kind of crazy to me knowing that like some of these boosters and some of these collectives coming out here and trying to negotiate with 16, 17, 18-year-olds. And that like cuz at some point when these kids ain't producing and then the head coach go back and talk with these collectives cuz they going to talk. They going to talk. And then these collectives going to have some things to say about all this money they spending and they ain't getting their money's worth. Well, then at some point they gonna put in contracts with these kids who still kids, who might not even be, you get some college football players that ain't even turned 18 yet before they hit the field. That happens. You might have a kid sign a contract, be 17 years old, don't produce, and a year later they don't want them on the school no more. It ain't work out. Like some gonna have to pull back. Some going cause it just ain't gonna you at 16, 17, man, these contracts these folks be giving out be pages long. And these kids nowadays, they barely read. They text half sentences.
Mm-hmm.
The folks ain't going through that and figuring all that out. And only the real good ones gonna have agents. Agents ain't finna just go get no regular high school recruit.
Hey, these Georgia Messenger boards, shout out to Sideline Bama on Sidelines Bama on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, but on Twitter. I follow a lot of their content, a lot of their posts, man, and I usually use them to get a trail and who to talk to and text at certain times. And they like to get in the UGA message boards and follow those leak guys over there. And they in there talking about who they gonna get to replace TRob. on the Georgia message board. So if that's the case, but I did see a comment in our chat, and this was that post was probably like an hour ago, not even an hour ago. But somebody did come in our chat and say Corey Miller said, where you at, Jeremiah? He said Corey Miller said TRob interviewed for the DC job, but he turned it down. The deal wasn't good enough. That's what Miller said. Any truth to that? I haven't heard. I heard that the conversation was being had tonight. The deal was supposed to be cut in the morning. He was supposed to make his decision in the morning, and we'll have an announcement by noon. That's what I heard. Anybody in the chat heard different?
I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I heard the conversation was being had tonight, offer in the morning. Shout out to, we got 100 viewers in the chat right now. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, baby.
Yes, sir.
105 live viewers right now, man. Y'all about to make me freestyle for y'all.
We should have 105. We should have 105 likes.
Man, appreciate y'all, man. For real, bro. Run up the likes. We at 73. Let's try to see if we can get up to 100 tonight, man. That'll be crazy, man. This will be my first live that I had over 100 likes. So that'll be a monumental moment for my channel. And if you are not a subscriber, man, go ahead and step up and just hit the subscribe button. It's free. The donation links are on the screen, QR codes. The links are also in the chat if you want to donate. Everything you donate goes to my content creation, y'all. I'm telling you, this is what I do on the side. I'm trying to make this, a thing for me. Have a lot of people pushing, so I'm trying to make a lot of people proud. So y'all help me out by doing that and continue to support, man. Got my team on here. They don't know it. They my team. Got the OGs in here. Coach Al, Coach Sean. Y'all know my brother, Coach Sean. We trying to push him too. So if y'all aren't following Coach Sean yet on Twitter, go check him out. JMHO Sports. Just my humble opinion sports. On Twitter, right? It's just sports, dog, ain't it?
Sports talk.
Yeah, JMHO Sports Talk. Just my humble opinion sports talk. It's on Twitter. Y'all go check him out. If I could get a mod in the chat to go to Twitter that follows him already and copy and paste his Twitter link in the chat, y'all go ahead and do that. And Coach Al, you do content too, man? I meant to ask you that. You do content or you just active in everybody's chat?
I'm just acting with everybody chat.
Yeah,
Man.
cause I was
got,
like, this mug gotta have a dog on YouTube, like a little column or something. I don't know, something writing or something. Cause you be dropping some bombs in the chat, man.
I'm just passionate about the game. Been around it a long time, man, and just love hanging out with you cats, man. Cause we talking ball, good knows good. The way I come from, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, that was my
Uh,
point. That's
yeah.
fun.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you, y'all
I may
challenge me,
jump
man.
out there. If I keep hanging out with y'all, I may do it. I mean, I love it. You do what you do, and
I'm telling you, man.
I love the show, man. I'm glad I hooked up with you guys and met you, man. And we're gonna keep it going.
Facts.
We got what? We got 100 and what? 20. Am I looking at that right? 107
It say 107 right now. Look, 110.
107 right
Hey,
now, man.
we almost at 100. Man, y'all
Look
about
here,
to
I'm
see
in
me.
Georgia, man. It's 12:32 a.m.
Facts, man. That's what I'm saying. Y'all about to see me acting up, boy. Y'all give me 100 likes. My wife probably gonna be mad, bro. I'm telling y'all. Look, don't play with me, chat. I act up, man. If y'all ever tune into my kick lives, when I'm playing Warzone with my boys, I act up. It is gonna be like, and so this is the vibe I'm trying to bring to my channel, y'all. I do the professional side with Kyle and the other channels that I interact with, but this is mine. This is what I do. I want you to come home. I don't want it to be the barbershop. I want to be kind of like the man cave almost. But we got some females. Coach Carr, I'm trying to get Coach Carr in here. I don't know if y'all follow her on Twitter or seen her comment in a lot of the Bama channel chats. Coach Carr Conversations. I'm trying to get her in here, trying to get Cici Payne. Y'all remember I used to do a show with Cici, trying to get her to pull up late night. I'm trying to get the Queen. She's very popular on Twitter. Bama Mom. Jaden Roberts' mom. I follow her on Twitter. If y'all follow her on Twitter, support her, man. She been real vocal about something that I want to bring up once I finish getting up these shout outs. And I think Coach Sean want to speak on it heavy too. Did he get up out of here? I think Sean had to dip. But oh, there he go. He back. Yeah, there he go.
He's still in.
Nuh-uh. He went to the coach's show waiting. I'm gonna pull him back in. Sean, there you go. I think he backed out by accident. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up, man. We 2 away from 100. But this is a conversation I want to talk about, y'all. And people, let's since we hot on this transfer portal NIL stuff, I want to turn it, and then I'm gonna let Coach Sean give his take, because we were talking about it on the phone. We 1 more like away from 100. But yeah.
Go,
hey, 100 likes, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. 102 likes on the live stream, man. Y'all are really turning up for you, boy. I appreciate y'all, man. Ray in the chat. What's up, my boy? But y'all, let's dive into this conversation real quick before I get off topic and get it too excited. Transfer portal, what I was about to talk about. Everybody's always giving all this attention to the players that's leaving. What about the players that's here? What about these players that's actually the very things that we asking for from players? What about the ones that's giving it to us? Where's the media attention behind that? I think that's an agenda we need to push. Coach Sean, share your thoughts on that, man, because you said something about it early on live. You really didn't dive into it, but we talked, and I want you to share to people what you were sharing with me, man.
Man, shout out to Tyler Booker. Shout out to Emmanuel. Shout out to the kids that's posting on the platforms to stay.
Yo,
right?
Mia McClellan is in here. Jace McClellan mom is in my chat right now, Sean. Mia McClellan, Jace McClellan mom.
Can she hear us?
Yes, she can hear you, bro. Shout out, sis. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. Let's go, baby.
Shout out to Miss McClellan.
Facts.
Man,
you see me
right.
Let's go.
Right.
She see me liking her posts all the time, JMHO, man. She putting it down, and she took the words right out of my mouth, man. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not even trying to talk bad about no kid that make a decision for himself, right?
Facts.
But we do have to understand, these are just fans, man. They don't know. Half of these people, they live and die. I mean, it's the same thing when you get in the NFL. It's actually worse when you get in the NFL, man. Like in some cities, man, and players get death threats and all kind of crazy stuff. In Philadelphia, man, them people are crazy, man.
Facts.
So I get it, and what is fan short for? Fanatic, right? So I'm not the person to be dissing the kid. That ain't my thing. I've been in their shoes before. right? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought somebody was saying. I've
Nah.
been in these keep before, so I understand. I get it, man. Right? So what I'm saying is Marquise Mays said something earlier that resonated with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even really here to talk about the kids that's gone no more.
Yeah.
Right? They gone, they made the best decision for themselves. Cool. God be with them, right? Talk about the kids. First of all, thank the kids that went to the NFL and put their time in, like Jace, like the kids that went to the NFL. Thank you to them, right? Because these kids put their time in, did their thing. Bama is where they're at because of those kids. So
Facts.
you
Facts.
thank those kids, you pray for those kids, and the kids that still on the roster. I'd rather talk about them. I'd rather talk about the kids who stayed, who still gonna
Facts.
uphold the standard. And for me, that's where my attention lies, man.
Facts.
Hey, real quick in the
Bring it,
chat,
Coach Sean.
real quick in the chat, man. I want to make sure I made this known. I made the shout out early. Everybody that was in here at the beginning of the show heard me. I want to give a shout out to, and this is where I met Miss McClellan out there in the juke joint, man. If you on Twitter, they do the same thing on the juke joint, man. They have the same type of vibe. They have a little bit. It get real rowdy up in there. You want to get rowdy, go in there. They have the raw, uncut. We just lay back, chill, everything Bama. We let the other fan bases come in, but it's really everything Bama right now. So appreciate Juke Joint, everybody, the reach that they've provided me. They've allowed me to come in there and promote my platform. So shout out to them, man. And if any of y'all pulling up, this ain't no slide to try to pull nothing from nobody. This is really my content. I've been doing this. I just be in an opportune time right now. And people want to talk, man. I just want to hear people because I get tired of the whining. I don't know about y'all, man. I get tired. Don't y'all get tired of the hate, the whining? Like, that's really what I want to put this channel up for, because I feel like it's more of the fan base that need to be heard that's gonna talk with some logic, give some real. If you're gonna be objective with some sense. Don't be calling these kids out and they ain't talking about this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them kids do their thing, bro.
That's unacceptable, bro.
Facts,
That's
man.
unacceptable. You know what I mean? Calling the kid out of his name. See, that'll make me tell you something real quick, bro. I know that's Kyle platform, so I try to push it back, man.
Yeah.
But other night, me and Al talked about it, man. Kid calling the kid are you serious, man?
Man. And it be
grown ass.
And you I guarantee you pull up to I ain't even gonna do it. You pull up to their old nasty little house. They probably live out there in mama them basement and ain't got nothing. The toilet got the brown ring around the outside of it. Tub got a brown ring and the little dirty look and got a hole in their sock. Don't get me to going in, and then folks be mad because they broke. Be mad because these kids going to get the money to secure their family future. Man, ain't no way, bro. Y'all not gonna do it, bro. I'm telling you, my son. I told some cats in the group chat today. I told him straight up, I said, man, if my sons start to get on this recruiting trail in the next 3 or 4 years and they start, I would not be mad if they didn't play for some of y'all fans. If my son came to me and told me, he making $60K this year at Bama as a backup quarterback and Indiana want him to come up there and they going to give him a $250K, we're going to have that conversation. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Why would I not want my son to experience how to know, like, whatever the reason is, it's ours. It's our reason. Enjoy the time that, man, them boys play for us, man.
What does Coach Saban say all the time to these guys? You put yourself in a position to
create value for yourself.
So, and what he's saying, this is a life lesson, man. That's what Nick is all about. I'm gonna tell you. It was a middle school game on a Saturday. And he had just committed to Bama. Okay. And coach called me up the night before he committed. Kenyon just committed to Bama. I'm saying, what? I'm thinking he's UGA or Tech all the way. So sit in the stand with Kenyon, been knowing him since he was 12. And I said, Kenyon, why did you commit to Bama? This is old school, right? He said, Coach, look at me. He said, I've been recruited since I was in 9th grade. Kenyon started when he was in 9th grade. And he said, when I went over there, the players told me, we don't need you. We can get guys like you anywhere. If you're a knucklehead, we don't need you. But if you want to come over here and work and get your degree, okay, you should get your degree in 3 years. If you stay 4, you may get 2 degrees. And see, King is no dummy, all right?
Yeah.
That was a challenge to a player. Good knows good. So if they're gonna step to you like that, say we don't need you, what you gonna do? Okay, all right. And the very next year, Tyron Jones came over. Been
Yep.
knowing him since he was like 10. Okay. And they back to back Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Georgia, right? So that mentality is something that's over there. That's why he came to Bama
Yep.
to be challenged, okay, to create value for himself. Yeah. Anyway,
Man, look, this is what we about to do right here. I'm gonna let my guy Austin give us a topic. Man, the y'all, this is crazy right now. The numbers we pushing out right now, I did not expect is. I want to thank Gil. I want to thank Sean. I want to thank Coach Al for pulling up for real, man. Like this is. I didn't ask. I didn't give
Always,
these
bro.
boys. I didn't give these boys no time or nothing like that. I put Sean on the spot. Y'all seen how I put Coach Sean on the spot? I had called him and he missed my phone call earlier. I was trying to give him a heads up. And we got him on the phone. I had the phone in front of the mic so they could hear you. I had it on speaker. And I said, I'm putting you on the spot. And that's when we had 20 live viewers and the energy ain't changed. So I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. This ain't gonna be a 15-hour Kyle stream. This gonna be like this is like a good 2 hours. We're gonna come in here, let y'all express yourselves, get people in the chat.
Bro.
Like this is a vibe, man. Let me go around the table. Everybody that's left in the chat right now. I'm gonna start with Austin. Final take about. I just want to get your overall thoughts about everything that transpired this last week, from Coach Saban retirement to just fan base reactions. Whatever's on your mind, Austin. Take 2 minutes and just give the fan base what you feeling, brother. Go ahead.
Okay, was Saban retired? I'm not. I mean, I was a little hurt by it, but I knew it was happening. But with the whole Isaiah Bond thing, that's cool. You know, he could leave. Like, go get your money, man. You know, this is your life. This not none of our lives. These young. You gotta put yourself in their shoes. Like, what would you do? So, you know, say get your money. It's never that serious. At the end of the day, it's a ball game, fella. So, and I just want to piggyback on what you said. Like, we have talent. Like Kobe Prentice. Like, he's that guy. Like, don't forget. Like, he's basically Isaiah Bond. You know what I'm saying? So we have talent. And the Jalen Hill, like, I like Jalen Hill too. He has strength. He's tall. You know, he played good last year. I want to see him more. Like he's a mismatch nightmare if you put Jalen Hill out there. So we have talent, Bama fans. We just have to relax, you know. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna lose some, we're gonna win some. So it's not all that bad. We good over here. We're gonna go to war with what we got. I'm fired up. And what? Come on, we have a coach that specializes in offense. These receivers finna eat, Bama fans. Y'all need to wake up.
I'm telling you.
This ain't the old. This is back to Lane days when we putting up 400 passing yards.
I'm telling y'all.
This will speed. Y'all speed. Wake up, fellas. That's it. I'm gonna let the next guy speak.
Hey, like Coach Sean say, with this hire, man, I still, until we secure TRob, I'm right there with y'all fan base. I think everybody's there. It's not just TRob, but a solid SEC connected defensive coordinator. I think that's what we all want ideally. But this offense, the proof is in the details. This man is every offense he's taking this staff to, bro. Every offense, and it just keeps getting better. How you get a offensive line with 1 5-star from 2 years ago, like, and develop an offensive line average? You know, they not a big O-line either at Washington. Them boys was not huge. They made their adjustments, and they made that national championship a game, man. They made their adjustments. You saw how they started creating. If that running back was healthy, had a good ankle, that run game looks a lot different. So I like to think that this staff coming over to Bama with as much talent as waiting on them. I like to think they can do what they do. Coach Al, take it away, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit different twist, Coach. And I think somebody said earlier about maybe you might lose this and that, but Nick saw that the 12-game playoff is coming next year. You know, 12-team playoffs coming next year. That's going to change a few things. Okay, so I think that takes the pressure off the top 4 or 5 teams from having to go undefeated because there was only 4 slots and 5 Power 5 teams. All right. And we got 2 bye weeks next year. Okay. So I'm going a little bit different way. I think the timing was good for coach to, hey, look, we get the right guy in here. We got talent. We can still stay at the top without having to go undefeated and still make the playoffs and still make a run. So the game change is changing. So it just dawned on me. I said, maybe he's thinking some of that too. With this guy coming in and knowing he didn't leave the cupboard bare. I mean, we still stacked, okay. And the other piece to that is you're bringing in an offensive minded guy. All right, that attracts players, man.
Facts.
That attracts players. So we started chucking that thing all around the field, and then we got Jam and Justice running that rock. Okay, uh, and then of course we gonna engage. The ball's gonna be all over the field. I'm sitting here watching the replay of Texas and Washington right now as we talk.
Yeah, I do that a
I'm sitting
lot,
here
man.
watching. I'm sitting here watching what Grubb's dialing up on Texas, and I see that we better up front than they were. We got better skill players than they had.
I mean, more
they going
explosive.
into
I mean,
I'm telling you, man.
explosive receivers. Like
It's more
they have
explos-
they had receivers, but they don't have a Burton, Bonds, Benson. Like even Benson with his drops, they didn't have that caliber of receiver at Washington, man.
Nope. Can you imagine being in practice this spring, Smoke? Man, can you imagine the competition, the level that practice is going to be at this? Every position is open.
Telling you, man, the competition is about to be crazy, man.
I would love to be on the field.
I'm telling you, and see that's a new thing too, guys. That's a new thing too. What type of access will the fans have in this DeBoer era to practices? I mean, what type of media access is going to be out there? Because this is a day and age, everything is being leaked or snuck. Like, how do you continue to create value in this new day and age? Do you allow more media? Do you require media passes? Do you create that type of revenue approach? Getting guys to invest into actually providing some solid coverage when it comes to these rumors and all this stuff. Like, this is an opportunity to change, like get ahead of the game of football while you got the GOAT sitting right outside trying to manipulate the powers to be to see how this thing can be mitigated and constructed so that everything can continue to create value for the players. Because at the end of the day, your politicians, your boosters, they going to have what they got going. Well, how are we securing these players' future? Because not all 14,000 or however many players it is a year that graduate average for college football, not all of them going to make the NFL. So how do we continue to secure these guys that's creating value for these universities, especially over time, man? So, but yeah, Coach, I appreciate that, brother. Coach Gill, take it away, man. Closing final statements, man. Give the people what your thoughts this week. Everything, react to it, man. We here for you.
All right, so of course, everybody was sad to see Nick Saban retire. That's pretty obvious. But we got a good offensive mind coming in. He brought in some good coaches coming in. I mean, the players that leave, listen, we can't do nothing about it. Let's think about it. I don't know what Isaiah Bond got, but he got the bag. What if he gets hurt and never makes it to the NFL? That's what these kids are thinking about. Let me get that money right now, because the future doesn't guarantee that I'm going to make no money. But if I can make money now, I'm going to take that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, listen, it is what it is, man. We need a defensive coordinator. Hopefully TRob takes the position, gets the position, wants it, because it'll help with recruiting. The kids love him. He's that player type of coach. The young guys love him. And, I mean, but give the head coach a chance, man. Give DeBoer a chance. I seen, a lot of people in the chat, they're talking about they'll give him 1 game or 3 games.
Well,
I mean, let when he's like Jamie French, I've seen Jamie French decommitted, right? So listen, we got to go out there. Jalen Milroe got to do what he got to do. He got to get better. He got to the short to intermediate passes. He got to read the defenses faster. He's got to get the ball out of his hands faster. But he got a coach that can help him with that. He got an offensive-minded coach, and he got to get better at that. And and our receivers that stayed, listen, more power to them. I've been putting in the chat all week. Listen, we can't get mad at the kids that left. We got to go with the war. We got to go to war with the kids that stayed. And the kids that stayed, like you said, nobody's talking about them. Let's
Right.
talk about them. They're staying. They're ready to go to war. They're all about Bama. They're not trying to go leave to take the bag. I'm sure that, people would reach out to Booker. They want Roberts. You know what I mean? There's a lot of players on our team that people probably are making phone calls to. Even the guys that are not in the portal, they go, well, that's tampering. Come on, man. There's tampering all the time. It's been going on for years. So forget about that kind of nonsense. And the Bama fans that are in the chat, they're crying and this and that. Listen, let's go. We can't listen. There's nothing we can do about the kids that are leaving or that already left.
Right.
They gone. That's it. Let's be proud. Let's be happy of the kids that want to stay and that want to go to war. And that's it. That's all we could do. And if Milroe can fix the things he didn't do this year, next year, and DeBoer and Grubb, and we go out there offensively, throw that ball around the yard a little.
It's gonna get ugly.
They're gonna play. It's gonna get ugly, but they're gonna play off the running game. I think Justice is gonna go crazy. Right. So I think yeah. So I think Justice goes right, and then French will come back because he'll see all of that. He'll see everything opening up. He'll see the running backs. I think Jam goes off. I think Justin probably leads the team in rushing, and that'll set up the pass. They can't key on one thing. You know what I mean? We get that running game going. We get that offensive line ready. Like you said, maybe Booker goes back out to right tackle, and you got that strong side over there. You plug somebody in at left guard. We got to get a center. I was hearing that the Washington center still got eligibility, and he might want to come over and anchor that offensive line. So, you know what I mean? They won the Joe Moore Award. They don't have the talent we had. They just work better as a unit.
The scheme fit them. The scheme fit what they had available.
Right. The scheme fit them. The man-to-man, they weren't better than us. But as a unit, they worked better as a unit. And all you guys know that ever coached the offensive line, I've had my hands on the offensive line. When you work as one unit and you got these combo blocks inside and your tackles know how to slide step and they're out there, listen, and a great offensive line coach is going to teach that. Listen, we got the horses up front. We got more talent than they had, but they won the award because they played better as a unit. That scheme fit them. We just have to do the same thing. And when we start doing that scheme and Justice starts running that ball, Jam and Richard Young comes in and we start running that rock, it opens up the passing game and Milroe can just get this short to intermediate passes, get the ball out of his hands faster, read the defense faster, don't lock into this first read. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, these kids, and you know how these kids in high school, oh my God, look, Alabama threw it all around. Look at the offense they put up. Jamie French is back on board.
Yeah.
I hope Ryan Williams, now I heard Ryan Williams may be looking at Texas A&M. I don't know why he would do that, but I hope he comes aboard. But if he doesn't, then next year, I think French jumps back on, and then we don't know who else is going to emerge as a top wide receiver in the country. He might want to be a part of the show too.
For sure. I'm telling you. And this is so and appreciate that, Gil. You already know. Appreciate you for pulling up, OG.
Yeah, absolutely, brother.
Before I pass it to Sean to get his last thoughts, I want y'all to understand where Ryan Williams is coming from. He comes from a family, like they gonna make a family decision at the end of the day. And they are some Bama fans. He got some Auburn fans in his family, but I really think his family is expressing the importance of him skipping that senior year. He's about to miss out on a lifetime event. People that graduated from high school that enjoyed their senior, especially athletes. Like I had a redemption year my senior year. You know, I wasn't a star athlete, but I missed my junior year because I tore my ACL. So my senior year was very important, man. I couldn't imagine skipping my senior year and about to step onto Alabama campus. And you know, in this day and age, like that's something that we've seen past 5 stars and highly touted guys struggle with. That's a process that we've seen them struggle with. Get to campus early and they don't get the same hype. They realize that they're not the guy anymore. That's something to deal with. So I don't blame him from enjoying this experience, man. This is a time of the year he don't have to have no classes. He ain't in school. I mean, the kid he's waiting to sign to whatever school he's going to spend the next 3 to 4 years at playing football. enjoy it, man. And I think that's one thing he if he didn't take anything from Coach Saban and his recruitment, Coach Saban has never been one to be trying to limit you on where you could go in your recruits. I from what I've been told, and Markel Ben is a close young man that I know, and I was real close to him during his recruiting. Him and my brother played together, and that's one thing he never was like worried about being in competition. He either you take Alabama for what it is, and you find the value where you can create value for yourself in it, or you find it somewhere else. But this is what we have to offer. We would love to have you a part of it. You can be here. I can see this for you. He can say all that. But if that player doesn't feel like that the value is there or that it's the right thing, they have the right to go and explore and have those experiences. And I think that's what Brian Williams is doing, and we can't fault him for that. You should actually commend him for that, because it's not like he's dragging along. Like, y'all remember the Eric Gilbert Gilbert saga? Like, come on, man. Like, you want to deal with that, or do you want to deal with what Brian Williams decommit? I'm gonna still take my visits. I'm gonna post my pictures like I've been doing when I had Bama gear. Like, come on now. It's part of what this society has allowed these young men to become. Not just young men. I see female athletes that's highly touted doing the same stuff. You know, getting these LSU, South Carolina visits, UConn visits, all these different visits, and they flaunting it. So let's not fault these kids, man.
Right. Absolutely. They only could do it once.
Facts. Hey, we got Georgia fan. Hey, finally, somebody came out. We got Georgia fan in chat. Surfer Boy 3000. Appreciate you for pulling up. He said Bama fans need to buckle up. Kids have 28 more days to leave or stay at Bama. Hey, this defensive coordinator hire gonna be key. We already said that, so appreciate you for pulling up. Yeah, Coach Sean, take it away, man. Final thoughts and feels over this last week of news. And then after that, we're gonna close this stream out, y'all, with a bunch of thank yous. We made it to 130 likes on the live stream, just so y'all know, man. Shouts out to everybody for pulling up and showing mad love by just simply clicking the like.
Awesome.
And if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and hit the subscribe button too, man. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of this month. Got about 2 weeks left in this month, so let's try to get it up to 500 before the end of this month, man.
I just wanted to ask you before Coach Song gets on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what your YouTube channel is, because my son texted me and he said he wants to subscribe.
At Coach Smook on everything.
Even know what...
If you go to YouTube and you type Coach Smook in, yep, you ain't got to put the @ sign. Just type Coach Smook. Y'all been showing me love on Twitter, so I guess that's how the algorithm is built up. And you know, I appreciate it, y'all. I don't think I'm big time in there. And I had my partner, he was making a joke, but it kind of made me feel some type of way because I ain't been able to kick it with them and, you know, do the gaming side of stuff. And he's like, you all big time. And I was like, man, I don't want to be like that, but I'm passionate. I'm passionate about doing what I do, man. And I love everybody that know me, that know me, like Smook from back home. Everybody know my real name, Senator. Everybody that know me know I'm passionate about Alabama football. If you know my family, all you got to do is go on my parents' page and you go to they social media. There's Alabama gear all over everywhere. Any game. I posted a TikTok of our celebration when we beat Auburn a few years ago. Didn't I tell you we roll tide? Y'all gotta go check that out, man. It was funny. You know, I'm a church boy, and we posted that. And I'm telling you, it's gonna catch, man. It's gonna catch. I told my boy Sean, man, just watch it one time, bro. And it's gonna be part of the Bama. This is our time, man. This Bama Nation. We got a new era where we could reestablish our status as a fan base, man. We ain't gotta be bitter and old Southern mindset. It's time to evolve, man, and support this team, support this new era, and just keep pushing forward. But I definitely appreciate y'all pulling up. Coach Sean, take it away, man. Close it out for us, man.
What about the other two young men? Do they?
They already Austin them. They already did their thing, man.
E and all the okay.
Yeah. I think he had to dip out.
Okay, for me, obviously the retirement of Coach Saban is something that everybody used to talk about how good he looked and all that, and I guess he do look good compared to other 72-year-olds, but that man looked beat down to me, man. Bags under his eyes and stuff. I just look at the other Coach Saban from 5 or 6 years ago. He looked totally different to me.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, man, my final thoughts is I want to tell any kid out there within the sound of my voice, or any parent out there, or any relative or somebody or any coach out there, man, tell these kids beware of this NIL, man. Um, it can be a good thing, right? It can be a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing. Look no farther than Jaden Rashada. He was promised $13 million by Florida if he flipped to Miami from Miami. He did. Florida didn't have the ends to give him. Gave him $60,000 and told him he'd be promised the rest at the end of the season when the collective got bigger. Kid wasn't with it. He had to sign a scholarship release from their school because Scott Strickland, their AD, lied to him. Their Gator Guard collective or whatever that is, lied to him. So just be mindful, man, of some of these NIL promises, right? You know what I mean? These coaches want to win, man. That's what I said. That's why I tell these people that they always holler about NFL coaches. Most NFL coaches do not want to come beg 18-year-olds to play for them. They just don't, man.
Nope.
And just beware, man, of some of these NIL agreements. Make sure they're sound. Make sure these agents got your kids' best interests at heart and not theirs, right? Because college football, if we don't put no guardrails on this stuff, man, it's gonna be just like college basketball, just ridiculous. And we can already see some semblance of it. You can already see some residents of it, man. And I don't really like how it's going. I'm all for NIL. I'm all for kids making money off their name, image, and likeness, but I'm not for pay for play, man, because the state we live in can't do like most states, right? So, so just be mindful of those NIL opportunities. Make sure they're real. Make sure they're not benefiting nobody but the parent and the kid's family, and not the individual and not the coach. And shout out to everybody, man. You did a good job with this, Smook, man. Shout out to Al and shout out to Gil and shout out to the other young men on this panel. Everybody in the chat, man. Just roll tide to you. We appreciate you guys, man. And that's what it is for me, man. Remember, the truth is in the details, man. Always.
Truth is in the freaking details, y'all. Y'all know the Coach Sean. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all don't be surprised if I start sharing links. I'm trying to see how to set it up, but even like. Cause I'm not gonna. This gonna be a weekend thing for me. It's gonna be like a Friday, Saturday type deal. I'm not gonna try to get no post content, post any of our shows on Bama Football on YouTube. I'm not trying to compete with nobody. I'm really just doing this as a vibe, man. So if it
Coach
takes
Smook.
off and it continues to grow, that's what's up, bro.
Smook, hold up. Somebody want to tell you something.
Who that?
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, baby girl. Look, I do. What's she doing up? Oh yeah, she ain't got school tomorrow. She up there.
Roll Tide, Coach Smook.
Roll Tide, baby girl. Appreciate you, girl.
That's my roll dog, man.
I wanted to say one thing real quick.
That's his twin, boy.
That's my little 12-year-old road dog, man. She be up with me, bro.
That's your twin, boy. I'm telling you, man.
Sweet.
Hey, I wanted to say
Coach
something.
Sean.
Hey.
Coach Sean.
Go ahead.
I'm here. Yeah, one thing you said about Coach looking tired. What a lot of people don't understand is this: that when they come out of spring, okay, they get maybe a month, maybe.
That's a fact.
All summer long, man. There's camp.
Yep.
And he's out there coaching kids at 72 years old.
In that 100-degree weather.
He's coaching in that 100-degree. Man, this man out there doing it like at that level. He should be hiring guys like us to be out there doing
it. Right. Like, let me come out there and sweat and get extra black, coach. Like, I don't mind. I would do it. You ain't gotta worry about me trying to create my own method or nothing. Give me a pictogram piece of paper and watch me do exactly what coach said. Because, bro, that's the type of, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of access and tutelage you would be. Man, just imagine, bro, if he just kept trying to do that. That's not healthy, bro. Ain't no way.
That wears him out, man. He loves it, but at 72, you just can't, man.
That's a fact, man.
That's crazy, man.
So just wanted to bring it out because a lot of fans, you guys, we know this. It's a year-round job.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
I had to stop because my mother got sick, but I used to be up at 2:00 breaking film down. Then I had to go to work. Okay. My wife, she knows. During football season, I'm getting 4 hours of sleep a night. And then you got spring, you got camps, you got clinics you got to go to, and in the January, February, March time frame, you got spring ball. Then you got strength and conditioning. You got all of that stuff, and you're trying to develop players.
Mm-hmm.
You always got to know more than your players. They always got to come to you and, hey, coach, what do I do? How do I do? You always got to be like 5, 6, 7 steps ahead of your players. Be
It's a
dropping
process,
knowledge on
man.
them
Yep.
all the time. If they outgrow you, what good are you as a coach?
That's a fact,
Right.
man.
Then they won't listen.
And they won't
You
listen.
got nothing. They don't respect you.
Yeah.
It's a different breed, man. I've been saying it all night, man. This is a different breed. This is a different generation. But yeah, man, I'm gonna close it out here. This is my final take, man. At the end of the day, Coach Saban's retired. Congratulations. This team is not. I don't think, and even if we don't make the TRob hire, guys, I think there is always a plan. We got to remember who said Coach Saban is dedicated to making sure that this transition is successful. And successful don't mean an 11-2 season with a SEC championship or a playoff berth. A successful season is getting a staff in place, securing a roster of guys that's going to compete, putting off another group of juniors that draft eligible juniors or seniors that can go to the league and have value, leaving out this season, getting more guys graduated with degrees, ready to take on, the next step and phase in life post college football. Like that's more important to Coach Saban. Maximizing guys' value with their NIL. I mean, NCAA, the new NCAA college football game is about to come out. I think in July. I can't imagine how much money is going to be poured into that release, and how monumental it's going to be because of how long it's been away. But the very thing we used to wonder about, like when Denard Robinson and those guys were on the front of those games, these players are going to get paid. Their name, image, and likeness. I'm part of a server of 500,000 people who are waiting for that game to get released. 500,000. And that's just people who know about Discord. You get what I'm saying? Just imagine some of the older guys that finally bought a PS5 and the last game they played was NCAA 2010. Think about that. When they was in their 30s, you know what I'm saying, or in their early 40s when they had time to sit at home. Now they getting to the age they about to retire. They got nothing to do. They got man caves. They settled in life. Some of them truckers. They got time to sit on the side of the road and play. So this game is going to be monumental in as far as creating a whole different leverage for NIL, collectives, and all that stuff. So just continue to watch how Coach Saban keeps his hands on it. Now with this team and the development, man, I think we're in the best hands possible as far as the way the staff is shaping up. We didn't get the home run lock in with TRob off jump, but there's still the conversations being had. We got reports saying that he turned it down. We got some reports saying that there won't be a decision made till tomorrow morning. So definitely we gonna get into that. I won't be here reporting on here, but if you notice, we've been live on Kyle Henderson channel every day. Some news been coming out about Nick Saban, or I mean not Nick Saban, but the University of Alabama in this program. So the hires, man, I think the staff is shaping up. We didn't get it with TRob, but retaining Freddie Roach, retaining Coach Gillespie, these guys in this panel right now will tell you that was probably the only way you can alleviate the pain as far as recruiting. And keeping some type of leverage and some type of stance was retaining Gillespie and Roach out of everybody else left on that staff. And I think everybody in this panel right now agree with me. True or false?
True.
I mean,
true. Absolutely.
That's
true.
how you save it. That's how you saved it. So maybe that's probably why the talks are happening with TRob. And depending on the amount, I think he wants to be paid amongst some of the provens, and that's going to be a thing if that's what he's demanding. Don't be mad if the university questions it, because South Carolina, Will Muschamp version of TRob, they had talent through there, and only 1 year that defense was actually legit. You know what I'm saying? Only 1 year, and you saw what he really didn't develop, or they didn't have a staff that developed players at South Carolina, but they remained competitive. So where's his agenda? How's his philosophy line up with what, the head coach, who is now not Nick Saban? You can use Saban's system, but philosophy-wise, what are we keying? How are we going to continue to recruit? What style, what fits are we trying to recruit? Like, all of this has to be considered and talked about, and these are answers you have to have in front of this, and it can't be like a drawn-out decision right now. So be looking for an announcement. Hopefully, tomorrow as far as the defensive coordinator and man, whatever this defensive staff continues to be made up of. Good thing we kept Roach though. DB coach, there's still a search out for that. I don't know if anybody's been hearing names on that, but any news, y'all, anything y'all want to follow your boy on Twitter, y'all see a lot of my platforms scrolling across the bottom is at Coach Smook on everything. About to get active on all the platforms. You know, IRL content, that means, you know, I think my boy Gil, what IRL mean?
Oh yeah, IRL.
Uh-huh.
You got me on that.
Ah, dang. So this is the running joke real quick before we get out of here. So in the Discord server, I was talking about how they was trying to get Isaiah Bonds on FaceTime during the initial meeting. There was rumors coming out that Isaiah Bonds was on FaceTime with Malachi Moore during the meeting. And but I didn't type FaceTime. I just put FT. And it's a dude in there, Corley, if you in the chat.
Right. Oh, yeah. And I put FaceTime. And you said, damn, you let Uncle Gil play you on that.
Yeah, I was like, OG Gil got you. You know, I said, oh, you gonna let OG Gil figure that out before you know, the short text. So little running joke.
I knew right away what it was.
Yeah, IRL is in real life. That's like a new thing that they're using now. So, hey, appreciate everybody. Y'all can see y'all subscribes coming up now. Y'all see my old picture. So don't laugh at it. Don't laugh at my junk. For all the subscribers that's been popping up, man, we'll probably, I have a different layout for the next show now that I know people gonna show up and enjoy this content. Appreciate y'all for showing up for real, man. This is big. My wife is over there laughing at me because she be like, babe, you gotta stop acting like you don't. I don't know what it means to be a part of what this team. I just know that I'm part of something special and I value it, and people are starting to value what we value, and that's just good content, good football talk, keeping it real, keeping it 100.
Grow bigger, bro.
And I'm gonna continue to just be open to just growing with it, man, for real, because this is something that I'm passionate about. Bama football is I'm passionate about. Somebody said TRob done deal working on DJ Durkin announcement at AM. That was I was told. Jimmy, I'm going into my inbox because I literally just got pinged in my inbox, and if that matches what I'm saying, don't be surprised if the buzz starts coming out.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh man, look. Oh yeah. So yeah.
That'd be nice.
He said they turned you down. What did he say?
Nah, they're saying TRob is locked in. They're gonna make the announcement in the morning.
What did he say about
I gotta find a good source. I don't want to put this out. Rumor is, and y'all can clip me. Rumor is. don't quote Coach Smook and be like Coach Smook putting out. Rumor is, people that I'm connected to, saying TRob has agreed to the deal. Announcement will be made at 8 a.m. and DJ Durkin is they working on DJ Durkin to come in as a co-D coordinator, and I think he's gonna be with the linebackers because I think Charlie Strong is getting walked onto the field with the DBs, bro.
Okay, let's go, baby.
But I don't. Hey, time out. Yo, shout out special chat in the chat, man. If y'all don't see it already, Senator behind the scenes, that's my dad, man. He's the reason why I'm here. This is y'all. He is.
Oh yeah.
That's my dad. If y'all look at his profile picture, y'all
Sergeant Major, right?
Nah, he retired Sergeant First Class, but everybody thought he was Sergeant Major.
Sergeant First Class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He
Fort Benning, Georgia, baby.
Yes, sir. Look. That's my pops, man. Hey, Dad, you know you done made me proud pulling up in here. You in here on some. This wasn't planned, pops. This wasn't planned. You told me keep pushing, and I kept pushing. Found my niche, and now we pushing, pops. So thanks to you for, instilling the work ethic, instilling the confidence. You and Mom doing what y'all do, praying, supporting, doing what y'all do from afar and up close. I appreciate y'all publicly. I'm gonna always honor y'all the best way I can. Ain't been perfect. Y'all know I've been hard-headed. My dad will tell y'all he don't know why I ever touched the football field because I was dog on that court, but I was good. And when I signed the scholarship, he was just as surprised as I was. The day we signed, my dad, we was riding back from Montgomery, leaving Faulkner campus. He looked at me and I didn't even realize what I had done, y'all. I had signed. I wasn't a highly touted recruit. I literally had signed a football scholarship and didn't even know it. Like, didn't even know the magnitude of something I had. And he was like, he had to break it down. He was like, the last D1 collegiate athlete from your family was Tavares Jackson, the football athlete. I said, stop playing, Pops. He was like, for real. He was like, you the next one. And if y'all know who Tavares Jackson is, that's my blood cousin, first cousin, man. He played at Arkansas and went to Alabama State.
Yeah.
Got drafted by the Vikings. I think he played like half a preseason for Bills, went back to the Vikings, and ended his career with the Seahawks. He passed away February 2020 in a bad car accident. I
read about that.
Yeah, man, it was a tough one, man.
Yeah.
That was right when COVID broke out, so the funeral didn't happen like we wanted it to, but we sufficed, man. And I know he lived with me, man. I'm telling you, a lot of the things I learned about playing quarterback was just small stuff he would tell us, you know. And then when I moved to Texas, I used to call Tavares. He sent me like gloves and everything when I was playing flag football for the All Army team. Would send me gloves and all this stuff. And man, you ain't got it on like me, but you check down a little quarter. You quick read off the first window, lead them through the second. You know, like little things that I remember from him. So shouts out to the fam, man. Appreciate my pops for pulling up, man. And my boy High Power TV said we bump heads sometimes in the chat, but I appreciate your commentary and passion for sure. High Power, you know I love to keep it real, man. My son said my pop said he proud of me. My little bro Vaughn in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all don't get me emotional. My boy Gil said want to say something to my pops.
Listen, you're gonna get bigger, man. You're gonna get bigger. Oh yeah, hey Sarge, man, I love you, man. Fort Benning, Georgia, always.
Yes, sir.
Second of the 58.
258, baby. Hey, that's what you know. What's crazy,
baby?
Gil, let me tell you what's crazy. So when I went to go active duty, I had joined the National Guard first, and this was like after my freshman year of college. I joined the National Guard my freshman semester. I joined the National Guard. I snuck off and got married. I'm gonna tell y'all that story one night too. Snuck off and got married. Me and my ex-wife. We was doing it for the BAH, you know, get contract marriage.
Yep.
Yes, came back, ended up having my oldest son. Shout out Isaiah Hines and Jeremiah Hines down there in Montgomery, Alabama. Love y'all. I know y'all gonna see this. But yeah, came back. When I got back, had my oldest son. My dad was like, you got a decision, man. You can't be playing college football at no D3 school trying to talk about you gonna work and do this. You gotta either work to get to the next level or you gotta go and really lock in something. Go active duty. Guess what? Needs of the Army. Guess the only MOS I could pick. Infantry.
11 Bravo, baby.
Nah, I get the 30th AG at Fort Benning, and I'm sitting on one side of the pole. You know, they gotta sit in the little commons area. I'm sitting on the side. The drill sergeant walk in. Drill say, "Hey, on your feet." You know, we on your feet. Howdy. We get up. He's like, "If you on this side, you're a Charlie. You on this side, you're a Bravo." I look. 11 Charlie, just exactly what my dad inducted into the Infantry Hall of Fame. I got the same name as this man, everything, bro. Like, now I got the same MOS as him, and I look like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, my infantry career in the military was so, like, everywhere I went, somebody knew my dad's name, or he had impacted somebody. So, man, my career was kind of shaped up for me. It was a lot of the standard, you know, that he set before me. I couldn't do a lot, man, because my dad literally had the same name. Even now, go to VA, they be pulling his information up.
When were you in basic in Fort Benning?
2011.
What year?
2011.
Oh, so my son missed you. My oldest son played 2 years of college basketball at Cortland, upstate New York, and he went to 2012.
Okay, yeah, he was right after me.
So he just right after you. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah,
he's
man.
a drill sergeant now at Fort Leonard Wood. He's an E7 drill sergeant at Fort Leonard Wood.
Oh, he's senior drill out there. That's where my dad drilled at.
Yep.
My dad drilled.
He's currently there right now.
What you said, Sean?
I said, since you're doing shout outs, bro, military, I always give these two dudes a shout out because they was my roommates. Alabama A&M University, 1998, 2001. These guys, Big Anthony, my homeboy, played offensive line. Anthony Riggins, he was I just know he always got on his shirt 10th Mountain. I don't know what that means. 88 Mike, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, 88 Mike, them truckers.
That Mountain. Yep,
that's
the truckers is the 88 Mike. And the 10th Mountain Division is a big one upstate New York.
That's what he did. and my homeboy who is back here. He played receiver. His name, if you go on LinkedIn, this guy, he's a big dog now. It's just so crazy when I think about us in college, man. God knows we was broke. We was going in. We got a Denny's up here. We were going in, and that's back when you would pay after you eat. We go in, eat, run out, and now this guy, he's a sergeant major. Yeah, man, this dude is a sergeant major. He did 5 tours. His name is Kelvin Wyndham. If y'all go on LinkedIn, Kelvin Wyndham. Kelvin Wyndham. That's my brother. That was my dog. That was my best friend in college. He played receiver. Me and that dude. It's so crazy. We went on a recruiting trip together and got into it with the football team because they were trying to haze us and we wasn't trying to hit at.
Yeah.
Much love to Kelvin Wyndham. I don't know his I just know he travels around to Army bases and make sure the logistics is right. Make sure they have everything they need. He got an office.
So then he went to basic training at Fort Jackson.
Yep.
Relaxing Jackson.
He's in logistics.
Yeah, he's from Lawton, Oklahoma.
He went to Fort Jackson.
Hey, relaxing Jackson, baby. That was my first basic, boy. Made me into a man. I cried on that first phone call, boy. I said,
I kept doing 5 combat tours, man. 5 tours, and his wife got hit with an IED in their Hummer, and she's, she didn't die, so she got out. She not disabled, but she living good, and he living good, man. So he doing big things. He's back here in Huntsville on Redstone Arsenal over here, man. So he doing his thing. So. Facts. He's a big dog, man. So I shout out to both of them dudes, man. Them dudes were A&M with me. And they both went to the Army right after college. And they've been in there, especially Kelvin. I think Anthony only did like 10 years, but Kelvin, he's still in there, even now. Yeah. He's still in it. So he a big dog.
What I did.
That's crazy,
man. I went to the Army after college.
Hey, chat. Man. Hey, chat. Listen up real quick, though, chat. This going to end the session for tonight. I just got an email. I need to go check this. If this is bro, I'll let y'all know in some type of announcement if this is what I think it is. And it ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't got nothing to do with it. But
signed on the dotted line.
It ain't that. But if y'all have questions or anything, shoot them to me at coachsmook@gmail.com. Coach Smook, just like my name spelled all lowercase, Coach Smook @gmail.com. And send them to me. Send them to me for topic of discussions. I'll pass them along to my bros. I'll pass them along to Kyle. And if you follow all the content, if you follow me, you'll know where we're streaming at. You know where me and Coach Sean at. I guarantee you we'll talk about it, man. I guarantee you. But once again, man, shout out to everybody who pulled up tonight, man. This was like literally unplanned. I mean, y'all have really turned this thing out. And till next time, man, we're gonna go for it again. What's today? Today's Sunday. We'll go for Friday night, maybe Saturday night. Depends. Just look for the content. Coach Coker, man, first time in the chat. Appreciate you following on the Kick side. Kick, I gotta remember to pull the chat up. I only run it through Kick because I need my algo over there. I'm sorry, but we were live on YouTube. That's where majority of the viewers was. I'm gonna make sure I give y'all love next time too, man. And the Discord link, I will update that. Thank you for letting me know. Meets the GOAT. We gonna get it live, man. I appreciate y'all for real, man. And with that being said, it's your boy Coach Smook, and I'm gonna be up out of here, man.
Much love to all y'all, bro.